We are live on
Chicken Jackie.
Stop. Do not use the last words of 4chan in vain.
I am Steve.
That is very funny. That's the last thing ever hear from 4chan.
But it could have been worse.
Somebody.
Alright.
Really could have been worse.
Be me, 4chan. Fucking get wiped off the face of the planet.
It may come back. It's not really wiped out. It's just down.
Yeah. Whoever said hello, hi. I don't have my thing open yet. Hold on.
I left my O at home.
I will miss it, Mushu. Where will all the schizo people go to?
I will not miss 4chan.
E5, why are you already booing me?
Hello, Eduardo Fraser.
Alright, I'm opening up chat now, so hopefully it should be. I got some jalapeno chicken here. Fire.
Mid.
Oh, is it spicy for you? You can't handle your...
No.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's what I thought, bud. Keep talking.
Why don't you keep talking?
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and welcome back to another episode of Five Nights at Freddy's.
And left my kid in a cart
Yeah,
at
but keep going.
Walmart.
Someone said they left their...
No, Void VR.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense for Void VR to do.
Yeah. Yes, it's just makeup wipe.
Kokichi is here.
Hey, by the way, so there's this guy here, you know, on the left side of the screen, he claimed he was Kokichi.
I am Kokichi.
He is the Kokichi Omo
We
Mr.
literally told you not to say that, but okay. Have fun dealing with Zhao.
Oh.
Yep. Here's the Kokichi Omo.
I don't know if I can kill this. Well, yeah, I can.
And they said, do you want to marry me? Person who's Kokichi.
I have a girlfriend.
And that's it, begs.
They're like on their knees.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have a
It
girlfriend.
would be.
Well,
Yeah.
OMG, you
I'm
guys
sorry.
got Markiplier.
yeah, guys, we got
Oops.
Markiplier here.
Oh, yeah.
There-
Sorry,
This
Mr.
shows
Kokichi.
now.
They did a Kirby emote.
A sad Kirby emote.
I'm sorry, I know.
There's enough Tucker to go around.
It's fine, I got the butter.
I don't know about that one.
Why not?
That's up for political debate. That's fucking Metapod ideology.
I don't. It's fine. I got Scara. Look, you're tearing my viewers apart.
I know.
There you go.
Is this chapter 46?
This is not chapter 46. This is just chapter 4.
0.6.
No.
There's chapter 4 of the Mew arc.
Hey Tucker,
Seems
do you
like
have my
chapter
stream
4.
open?
No.
Can you open it? I want to know if you would.
Is there
that
69
statue.
chapters?
Down sec.
There's not 69 chapters. There's 6 chapters.
Okay, so what am I looking at exactly?
The statue. Would you smash?
Wait, who died again?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Mew is the one that died. Mew
This
Iroha.
is sad. This is sad.
No, not Mew from Pokemon.
About the inventor of mewing.
Right? Don't. Hey. I guess. But.
I love eating the jalapeno chicken.
You really don't?
Right. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That good.
Oh yeah, this is one of the most complex trials to actually figure out because it takes place in a
Really?
game world.
Oh, yeah. Seems complex.
Don't worry, I have 100 copies of Mew in the PC.
Come on, man.
Oh, hey Tucker, Brian over here has
Yeah.
100 copies of Mew in his PC.
I mean,
Why do you have so many?
Get it?
Like which Mew? Mewtwo.
huh?
Mew from
Really don't
Pokemon.
get it.
Why?
Fun fact: there's a Mew 3.
Is there?
Uh huh.
Yeah, comics and manga.
Well,
Why so many Mews?
No, it's in the manga.
huh? Shut up. Please
I
don't.
see.
It's a Clefairy and Mewtwo's
By getting more
DNA
kills
that
for deleted
proclaimed
lore.
itself Mew3.
Peak.
Gee.
My friend is telling me to post something about Rantaro or she won't let me marry Scara.
Got it.
Why? I
Stand ready for my arrival, worm.
don't need to question it.
So we can just replace Mew with
I mean, it's
the top Mew.
obvious, you know?
Shuichi.
The
Thank
exchange.
you.
Yeah. Me too.
All right. Now we got. Hey,
Nice
you
boy.
need to see what this statue here does. Look at it. Well, it'll probably be a second for you, but oh yeah.
Yeah.
Does that do anything?
Moving. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Have to feed it.
Oh yeah. This
That's
is.
so sicko-mo.
It is. And I just ate my jalapeno chicken, and I got these
Let's do it.
Cheez-It Grooves Sharp White
I have
Cheddar.
100 copies of
Ah,
everyone else
yum,
that dead
yum.
in my PC.
That sounds nice.
Why would you have 100 copies of everyone who died? Sounds cruel and unusual and unnecessary.
Oh, sounds
Nah,
like...
that's fully necessary.
Excuse me.
What's the bear called again?
What is what?
What's the bear called again?
A bear?
Not Angie, she's in hell.
What's the bear called
Smiley
again?
face.
Bear.
What?
Yeah,
Which?
Danganronpa.
The Monokuma?
Yeah, that's something that Monokuma would do.
Yeah. Angie's in hell. You know what? I could see. You know the fact that Angie's in hell, but the serial killer is not. You know.
Okay, Angie's not in hell, okay.
Right, but she was like kind of annoying, and of course that means that they deserve to be in hell.
Yeah. That correlates.
That was a kiss and all streamers would be in hell.
Why?
Yep.
Think of one streamer who wasn't a little bit annoying.
You bastards!
I don't know.
I see it's all of them.
Really?
It looks like someone abused Monotaro.
Yeah.
Might have.
What was that?
Anyway,
What?
You were gonna say something. Go on.
So they might have.
Actually, all the 100 Angies are DEAD
Slim chance.
Angie's
It's Cookie
0% chance of survival because everyone's done
In
with their
space.
bullshit.
Himiko. Kichiyama.
What about Cookie Choma?
Nice, he's on screen.
I'm trying to open my bag of Cheez-Its right now while they're talking about Mutka.
It's sad.
Not Mew, the ultimate
Sad
mythic
tip.
Pokemon.
Mew. Okay, my opinion on Mew from Pokemon is I really think it's cute, but it's not like, you know, that cool. You know? Beyond that.
But he was like cute in a creepy way, you know?
What was that?
He was like cute in a creepy way.
I mean, I just think it's cute, but you know.
It's like a shaped kangaroo, you know?
No. No.
I might think you're Mewtwo.
Then why
You're probably
is it
thinking of Mewtwo.
Pokemon?
Okay, yeah. I think, okay, then no,
I'm
I'm Mew's.
conquesting IT, I'm conquesting
Yeah, no,
IT,
Mew's
I'm
cute.
conquesting IT, I'm conquesting IT, I am conquesting IT, I'm conquesting IT, I'm
Good for you,
conquesting
vote for
IT,
you.
I'm
Yeah,
conquesting IT,
but just
I'm
that being a
conquesting
mythic
IT,
Pokemon
I'm
doesn't make it the
conquesting
ultimate of mythic Pokemon. What character did I...
At
Delusion.
Void VR, I'm hitting you with a metal pipe.
Yeah. Go ahead and do that. Librarian's Glare, First Strike. Just a peek. Clear Mind. Power of Life and Death. I don't think I need that.
Ow. Sad face.
I don't remember what any of these really do. You know what? We'll get Attentive Influence here. And Charisma. Okay.
Bonk bonk bonk, why are you bleeding at Void VR?
Man, you must be hitting someone really fucking hard over the head with a metal pipe to actually make them bleed.
Yeah.
Damn.
Screw it. This is tiresome.
No, we don't need an explanation of how the class
Before
trial
we
works.
I am.
start, I just want to ask something since there's not a lot of us left.
Okay, hear me out. I feel like this Pokemon Zoo is a little fucked up.
Yeah?
Huh?
You don't
It's
say.
like it's like putting a dog in a zoo. I mean, like, they're your friends.
Yeah,
It's a metal pipe, what do you
I don't
mean?
get it.
Yeah, but just being hit with a metal pipe isn't gonna make you bleed. You know, unless it's really hard.
I mean, depends what kind of metal it is.
The rest of us need
Metal.
If you're making a tungsten pipe, yeah, okay, that changes things, but...
die here.
I am
No,
hitting
that's not
you
metal.
hard in the head with a metal pipe.
What?
Himiko has become so determined.
Oh well. Brian, you can go do that. I think Void VR deserves it.
Like 9999999%
Yeah, he does.
harder.
That's none of your business.
We should focus on the class trial.
Alright.
First,
I'm
we need to
concussioning it.
clarify.
anyone who doesn't know the
While we were all still
Uh,
logged in,
anyone who
Kaito
doesn't, like, you know,
logged out
for
alone,
sure know
right?
the murderer, who do you think it is?
Freely. Doesn't that mean you
Okay.
could have committed the murder?
Weebo.
Kibo, you mean?
Don't screw around. There's
I,
no
I,
way
I don't acknowledge his name.
The Clanker?
Weebo.
Kaito right.
Yeah, the clanker.
Kaito couldn't have killed Mew.
He was one of our creations that continued.
At Void VR,
Trusted
very,
people
very,
can still
very,
kill
very,
you
very,
now.
very hard bonk.
We already saw
They
that
can't
a
be
bunch
the
of
counter.
times.
Do you think if we hit Void
I
VR
think
hard
it
enough, he'll
means
become
it's a metal
intelligent?
pipe.
Payday.
I think he'll become a clanker.
No, Brian, I didn't think you hit me with a metal pipe. But now I suspect it.
It's weird that you had to say that. I think Eden did it.
Kaito logged out first by himself. You was still
No, my
logged in
fine.
though. That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
Kaito culprit? Impossible.
Uh,
Because we chat people are
the
pretending we in the
best-
class trial.
Outcome of this would be if
Of course
You
it's
did
not
to us
possible,
both.
'cause I didn't do it.
that would be
Game
hilarious.
Simulator.
We found that bottle of
I was
poison
just
on
vibing in the
Kokichi's
water.
seat. Didn't we?
The culprit was trying to pin the blame on me. That diversion was part of your plan, right, Kaito?
Alright, I was just vibing in the water. Oh, yeah, okay.
What do you
And then,
You know, like, calm down.
no injuries can be found on the
I'm
body.
getting abused
mean
hell.
last words?
What do you want me to do about it?
He's what's up, please.
Listening to the peak music.
Kaito logged out first by himself. You
Um,
was still logged in though. That's when you poisoned
They
her,
found
right,
my
Kaito?
ground base.
Kaito culprit?
you culprit.
We?
Man, my brain is not working right now. Oh no, this mystery solving.
How can we not hold a class trial if I kill Void VR with a metal pipe?
I don't know,
You should
Brian.
look
You've been wanting a class
Kaito
trial
logged
for
out
some
first
time
by
now.
himself.
Not Black Brian in a class trial, you know?
You was still logged in though.
Had the metal pipe since 2006.
Yeah, that's what it is. Even so little,
Why make
even the smallest amount can kill.
Oh no!
I forgot about it, thanks for reminding me about it.
Kaito logged out
Can't I
first by
TV anyone
himself.
else?
Use corpse.
Hey fellas.
Alright, hello, Jaquan.
Hello, Japan. How was your day today, Japan?
Okay, oh. Yeah, we hope it would be good.
Tiring. I not hitting Jukwan with a metal pipe.
Well, we weren't like I feel like Jaquan's the last person that we were going to, you know.
Yeah. Hit with the metal pipe.
You was still logged in though.
I did not mean to actually
That's
hit that.
poison,
Okay.
Who did it?
Kaito?
Who did it? Oh.
That's wrong.
Hit me in the head and do what exactly? I was born with brain damage, brother.
Fuck! I dropped my
Mew
phone.
wasn't killed by poison.
It probably
It
was
was
The
equal
word on the label
Kiyama.
proves it. Drinking the poison would result in subconjunctival
Hey,
hemorrhage.
buds.
In other
Hello,
words,
keyboard twin.
your eyes would be bloodshot.
Anyways,
Hello,
Jaquan,
keyboard.
are you in
Time I
are you in
think my
agreement
brain
with
would
Bessie
explode.
that it's the clanker
Mew's body.
who killed Mew?
That's
Betty
right.
Clangus.
Her eyes weren't bloodshot.
Was
He
them
wasn't killed
clankers,
by
you
that
know?
poison.
I don't think it's the clanker,
Then what was that poison
considering
for?
you didn't give
Was
any
it?
evidence at all.
Probably a different.
It's always
That
his
would
kind.
be our
Michelle.
very,
It's
very,
always
very,
his.
very,
He was in the
very
virtual
bad.
world. He hacked it.
By kind, I mean his serial number.
Oh, okay. The
Look
real
it up
cause
as a
of death.
malfunction. Too much cookie, cheap plushie.
Oh no!
I
Red pepper? What?
I misclicked.
Here's brain explode.
I actually have no idea because I wasn't paying attention to the conversation.
Toilet paper. Hey,
Because
guess
it said
what?
like that we're not supposed to, whatever it is. Avatar error? Wasn't located in the real world.
Chicken, ha 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 ha.
Why would you? Why chicken?
Guys, I didn't do it. It not like I killed Void VR.
Alright, got my
Yeah, you know, man, there's something, you know?
This is it!
Reminds me of jockeys.
Mew's cause of death
What?
was the killing game simulator.
Also,
itself.
Yeah,
Pinchy.
Boy, you bout slow as
In the
Christmas.
virtual world,
Pinchy?
if your avatar takes fatal
I'm very
damage,
slow right
your
now.
real body dies of shock.
Oh, I thought you meant this stream of
That was
Kenji.
made clear in the program's
No.
text file.
That stupid WTF like duh.
And died from that shock.
In that case, it's fair to say that the cause of death was actually the simulator.
Gonta has question.
Man, these cheeses are pretty good.
Where is this virtual
That's good.
world place? What floor is it on?
If you don't understand, then don't say anything.
If Mew was killed in the virtual world, then the next thing we need to figure out is what caused her to incur fatal damage within the virtual world.
So her cause of death in the virtual world is the one
In
that
fact,
matters.
where's the clanker hiding?
What?
Oh, it seems
What
like
is the clanker
Gonto is
hiding from?
confused.
What is the
So
clan?
why
I
don't
don't
we
know.
review things a bit? So we split into.
The ones who searched the mansion were me, Shuichi, Samugi, Gonta, that NPC Kaito,
Hey, who you calling NPC, you ASS?
and the others who searched the
Oh, okay.
chapel.
Alright,
were
Tucker,
Keyblade,
are you still here?
Himiko,
Yeah,
and
Okay, you just hadn't said anything in a while.
no.
How could someone have given
I'm
her
Pokemoning it right now.
See.
He's Pokemoning right now. Okay, busy.
No, everywhere.
Bessie, what's your theory on how
Aw,
this all
well,
happened?
Himiko is all grown up.
The clanker did it.
Just
Okay,
as
but
grown
how?
up.
He used the clanker powers to do
Gotta be
smooth.
clanking all over.
Let's begin then.
Exactly. And then when you trusted him, he struck.
I don't think you have any fucking idea what you're talking about.
I feel like I'm cooking with this one. Sure.
In the virtual world, Mew was fatally injured. So let's focus on
Stop
efforts
getting
on
me
that
look
first.
suspicious.
Whoever did that to Mew was dropped right next to her avatar. It has to be the hammer!
Or going to beat her with his bare hands.
we certain that blunt force was involved? I think strangulation is more.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
I'm figuring shit out.
Are you really though?
I mean, I just agreed with the assassin that the body was strangled,
Severe
so.
trauma and signs of
Oh.
assault.
Yeah, he's cooking.
So, like, I feel like she would be very accurate on that. Just a hunch.
And the virtual
Yeah,
world is
hunch.
connected to our 5 senses.
Yeah, just a hunch.
If her body
Hey.
experienced pain, she must have been in pain in the virtual world as well. Knowing that, I believe Maki is correct. Mew was strangled to death.
Yeah. Strangling and poison are the only methods
Jaquan,
that
do you
can
have an
make her
Abledai or
reverse.
something? I give up.
An alibi.
But we already removed the
I mean,
possibility of
considering
poison,
you were the one,
so it can
everyone
only be
was here
strangulation.
watching you and hearing about how you were beating up Void
Also,
VR.
when a victim is poisoned, they commonly grab
I don't
the
think
chest
Jaquan
So-
needs to provide as much of a
like Mew was
defense.
holding her throat. It's
Void
obvious
VR
she was
deserved it, you
trying to
know?
protect her windpipe.
Oh, the assassin master gets really chatty when it comes to corpses.
In that case, her exact cause
What's
of
a
death is
Abledai,
being
you
strangled in
dyslexic
the
psycho?
virtual world.
But is strangulation even possible in the virtual world? If the avatars were equally strong, it would be difficult to strangle a resisting victim.
Yeah, if she was just as strong as them, no way they could have strangled her.
Then the culprit would need a tool. There
Cool.
are tons of cases where a weaker person would strangle a stronger person with a rope.
Wow, you know a lot about killing, nerd.
But was there even
Yeah, this
a rope
is
in that
better than the
world?
last
how
one.
am I a
It
What was
wasn't
that?
the
psycho?
same one.
This is better than the last
And
trial.
they must have used something.
It already is. They're actually, like, you know, talking about things in a coherent manner.
Also, the last one also back down because we knew who the was immediately.
Hey, what was used to strangle Mew? Alright.
You misspelled a single time and you want to
The
kill
toilet paper.
During the investigation,
The toilet paper is the murder weapon that killed Mew.
If you died toilet paper, that's like, wow, really?
Yes.
What?
Mew
I'm
was
guessing that the
strangled.
toilet paper was used to strangle her.
Oh god.
Gonta, no can ignore that.
I was trying this toilet paper.
Alright.
What you need,
Remember,
Shuichi-
objects in the virtual world don't break.
Huh?
Why is gone to this?
Shuichi goofing off. Not
Right.
gentlemanly at all.
He's a little angry. I think Gonta needs to calm the fuck down.
Needs to leave the
There's no time
voids.
for nonsense. You know can use toilet paper in place of rope.
I'm starting real suspicious, you know?
Would tear too easy.
Oh yeah.
I'll cut through
I'm
the
so good.
words.
It's-
Yeah, you're good at picking the other.
I'm really good at bullying people with less intelligence.
Because in the virtual world,
I mean, that's just you.
objects are
Yeah.
unbreakable. Unbreakable?
You do that on a regular basis, you know?
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm so good at it.
And
You're
Red
so
allowed
dumb,
me to kill
Gonta.
Void
You
VR.
didn't even know
Allowing someone else to kill another person doesn't mean that, like, I'm, like, an accomplice, you know?
Paper shouldn't be able to tear.
I think it does.
I'm testifying that he did it. Civilians are not meant to go ahead and, like, interact with someone who's literally murdering someone.
Sorry, Shuichi.
Especially
Gonta was wrong.
when I don't have a
It's
weapon.
okay,
You
Gonta.
didn't stop me
Don't
though.
worry about it.
Not stopping a murderer doesn't make you immediately an
Like
accomplice.
toilet paper. It was
Just
A
know.
fitting end. I do
You're only
fully
an
understand that
accomplice
logic.
if you know what's
Mew was
happening.
killed near the
You
chapel.
all.
Why
is
was the murder weapon by
in
the
the murder.
mansion?
What was that?
Maybe the culprit tried to get rid of it.
You're only an
Before the
accomplice to a murder if you either are aware of the murder or help with the
Oh,
murder.
Yeah, I didn't help you. But I did testify against you.
If toilet paper was
That's
the
very
murder weapon,
different.
then what's the deal with the hammer next to her?
Perhaps the culprit prepared a backup weapon, just in case.
No, the culprit didn't bring the hammer.
Nuh-uh.
No? But who else but the culprit would bring a hammer?
No.
We already know who brought the
Thanks.
hammer. The person who brought the hammer.
Reverse card.
It was Mew Iruma herself.
Mew was the one who brought the hammer.
Mew bring hammer?
Remember what she told us?
Oh, excuse me.
It's only considered an accomplice if you
Yeah,
don't
she did
inform
say
the
she
police
deleted
after
any
the fact
dangerous
and
objects.
refuse to testify or something similar. Even
that
then
were
it's legally
true,
shaky and
she wouldn't
depends
have
on the
missed something like
judge/jury.
the hammer.
Yeah, so Brian, your ass is going
Meaning that
going away
Mew
for at
must
least
have
30
left it on
years.
purpose.
Probably longer, because you considering
At
you
least
beat
2
him to
weeks.
death slowly.
This
He deserved it though, Mushu.
But
You don't
why
understand.
did she do that?
Deserving it doesn't mean you get to just murder people.
I think it does, yeah.
No, it in fact doesn't.
It does though.
Uno reverse card no years.
That Uno, no, that's not exactly how that
Let's
works.
assume that Mew brought the hammer.
A lot works.
What was she planning to do with it?
Maybe use it to break down a wall?
Uses for a hammer. Gonta, no! Mew gonna build stuff with hammer!
You can't stop a Uno reverse card.
I mean, like,
Or she's
I don't know about
secretly
that.
met up with someone.
Kokichi, you genius, because that's exactly what happened, because you were a part of it. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mew had the hammer to meet up
Was
with
gonna meet up with
Kokichi.
someone in the virtual world.
Mm-hmm. With me. I was supposed to meet up with Mew on the roof of
He
the
must have
mansion.
it.
What? Is that true?
I overheard them talking about it at the chapel.
By the way, Mew asked to meet up with me before we went into the virtual world. I totally
Uno
forgot
reverse
where
card
we were
would mean
supposed to
minus
meet,
30
so
years.
Good thing Keyboy spied on
But
us.
prison computers actually are programmed to disregard
Wait, so
negatives
Mew
as
called
there's no
Kokichi
such thing
out?
as a negative sentence. So
If
you
Mew
could use
brought
it
the
and it'd do
hammer,
nothing.
I wonder what she was planning to do with
Well,
it.
I didn't know that fact, but, you know. Jaquan says it, that must be true.
Yep.
So she could kill Kokichi.
That's it.
Yes.
You see,
And
Mew was
Jaquan
actually
done it
planning to
years.
murder
She was trying to
Kokichi.
kill Kokichi.
She was what? Yep. She plotted to meet up with me and then kill me with the
Yeah,
hammer.
he just deserved it though.
If you want to prove
I think
this,
everyone
figure
deserves
out
it.
Mew's plan, okay?
I gotta analyze the
Eating
clues.
your
Oh
drugs
yeah,
and
I gotta run
taking
it. Guys,
them
hold
into
on.
You and your organs. You'd still age just in a shorter
Uh,
time.
I gotta go run over some hookers real quick. Don't mind me.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Yeah, tuck it.
At Jaquan Nut.
Don't worry, alright? I won't save one for you.
Mushu, I thought you were playing a different game for a second.
I'm playing those shitty
Guys,
games
I
that they
didn't
use like
kill
during like commentary videos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, what are you talking about now?
Brian, you probably didn't kill Mew, but you probably did kill Void VR, considering he's shut up for a once, which is very unusual.
Yeah. If you kill me, I'm gonna kill you next, Brian.
Alright. I mean, like, granted, the person who killed Mew is, you know, once they get found out, they will very much be murdered.
Yeah, they will die, yeah.
Like, granted, that is a part of the game.
Face, proof.
That's how this game works.
Your proof was earlier in chat you were beating him with a fucking metal pipe.
We have a recording of the transcript.
Yeah.
You want to be hit with a metal pipe Bassi then.
I don't think you can hit Bassi. Who tried to kill Kokichi? I think it was Mew Iruma, considering that's what we were talking about.
You can't do that, Brian.
Yeah, murder's not allowed. It's actually illegal.
That was allowed.
What was that?
The
Only
proof is
if you
allowed.
get caught. Only if you get
You
caught,
said
you know.
killed him
No,
multiple
it's still
times
out nowhere.
and He died under mysterious
Give me
circumstances.
mic, Brian. I
That's
will.
evidence in itself.
Get your facts right, Mr. Brian Pitts.
But Bassi might try to kill me.
Well, if Bassi tries to kill you in that
But we
scenario,
will
then
play
it's
the game
self-defense.
against our will.
Yeah. And revenge.
I would say,
It's a 2-in-1.
I'm saying, I think Bassi could definitely kill you.
Yep, yep.
We in a killing game, it's against their will. I don't know about that necessarily. You being in a... Other people, like, your life is not inherently at risk. Because,
You don't kill anyone in this game.
Alright, I was trying to... Where was the virtual world trying to kill Kokichi? Oh yeah, I ran over my second hooker, guys.
Not on what if I have 2 metal pipe.
I have
You don't have to kill anyone in Danganronpa.
Yeah. Even then, killing another person is to like save yourself is still in a usually going to get you convicted, even if you are being forced to. So.
Actually, in some cases, you can get off.
Well, I haven't really been paying attention. What the fuck are we talking about?
The legality of like someone being in a killing game and being like told to kill people. Usually, you can't just like if someone's telling you to kill another person for almost any reason, it is not legal.
Oh no, you can. No, you can get away with it, Mushu.
In the U.S., it's very gray.
I mean, it's gray, but there's still a chance
anyone can get away with anything upon technicality, yes. But as the law is, you typically are not able to.
I mean, that law is kind of vague in itself.
Why was the bottle of poison to divert attention? Oh yeah. Man, we just basically...
It's a gray matter because it's never really happened.
Yeah, like capturing someone and telling them to either like kill someone else or you'll die doesn't really happen.
It doesn't happen, but Mushu, the law is like really vague in America.
Yeah.
As there was this one case like quite recently, 10 years ago, where somebody who was like driving drunk,
yeah,
and he killed the family. He was let off.
Yeah, I mean, once again, it's up
Because
to, it can be up to judge and jury to...
Yeah.
So... Should he have gone off? No, but he did.
When could you have put the poison there?
If she did place the
Anything
poison
can
without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some point.
Ooh. I got a little...
If she did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some point.
I think Jaquan would know most about this topic.
And then what? Log back in?
Wait, hold on. Let me look at the thing here.
Kokichi, weren't you in the salon around that time? Did you log in or log out at all?
Nope, I didn't see that at all.
If she hadn't logged in or out, then you couldn't have placed the poison.
Kaito, you fucking idiot. God. I think Kaito has gotten about 1 point correct out of all of his things that he's made. He is strikingly inaccurate.
She had plenty of time to do it. Here, take a look at this. Is this a record of who went in and out of the virtual world? That's right. It says that Mew was the last of us to log in.
I love these Shivets here.
If she logged in last, she would have had time to move around.
You really
in
do?
the real
I
world
do.
after the previous person logged in.
I don't know if you do.
I've been eating them this whole time.
She could have placed poison on Kokichi's seat.
Whatever you say.
This was all part. She tried to kill me in the virtual world.
Whatever you say,
The
Boston.
closest case I can remember is the Anthill kids where the cult leader said both of a mother's children would die if she didn't kill someone, but she was still convicted as she should have called.
Which is why
Law
she
enforcement
manually logged
instead
you
of
out,
taking the man
just
at
for
his
that
word.
purpose.
As Jaquan's saying, that's generally speaking how it should go.
Yes, I'm positive.
Then again, you know, the law is very weird, but that's probably how it would go in most cases.
That was in Canada, you know?
How did Mew... No. Okay. Mew managed to... out with the cell phone.
This is it!
Oh, yeah.
It was the cell phone found by Mew's avatar. That cell phone worked the same way as the phone in the salon.
The law is weird.
It logs users in and
Danganronpa is
out.
even weirder.
Yeah, Danganronpa is even weirder, but even then, like, in this case especially, because Monokuma's not telling anyone to kill, he's giving motivation to kill, which is not the same thing. He's not forcing them to kill, except for in the first,
yeah, he's not giving motivation, it's just like, no, just one thing.
She could force anyone
Should
to log
matter.
out at any time.
what was it saying? Only in the first trial, and only in the first trial of this game is there any real threat that if no one murders another person, then everyone dies. That is the only time, but even then, and they couldn't really do anything about it. But even then, not doing anything and taking them at their word would not. You'd probably still be convicted.
Also, the world has ended anyway, so you know what's the point.
I mean, hey, there's still 16 people plus Monokuma.
Like, not even.
Oh, were we talking
Both
about the
ones.
American law system? I was using law as an umbrella term.
I mean,
so
like,
I used
we-
the Canadian case.
I mean, like, we're kinda using it in... It's like Danganronpa does not take place in any specific location, and not under any real jurisdiction.
Japan.
But, like, using laws as an example from, you know, developed countries would be the, is what we're doing. And that your example is still correct. And still would apply.
Yeah.
At least most likely.
I'm just surprised Japan knows who the anthill kids are.
The actual what?
Who the anthill kids are.
I have no idea anything about that case, and I don't feel like we should be like...
Oh, it was a cult.
Okay, I feel like we shouldn't be talking about actual cults
It's a
here, you know?
blessing in disguise that Mew
Yeah.
died and not me.
It was generally wacky, but yeah, I'm surprised he knows
She
them.
wouldn't have said
I'm a
anything about
Renaissance
what
man,
really happened
Genji.
in the virtual world. You
You
guys
truly
would have
are,
had a way
Jin.
harder time finding
You
the
truly
culprit,
are,
you know.
Jaquan.
She would have
I
been able
respect
to
it.
lie about the virtual world settings as much as she wanted. And you'd never know that the murder actually took place in the virtual world.
So that's why she decided to attempt a murder, because she had total control.
And the reason Mew was so insistent we go into the virtual world was... She was insistent we go there so she could kill us. What
Yeah,
a
so,
shady
Bassie, your absolute
I'm sorry
favoriteest
he's
character
gone,
ever
but
tried to
now I don't
tried
know
to
what
kill
to
someone.
It's Kokichi though, so you know.
Nice! See? That's an ideal
I think this is acceptable.
situation.
Okay, well, also, Kokichi's kind of losing it.
Kokichi sort of sound like Monokuma.
Hmm? Really?
Also, Kokichi didn't actually die from it, so it's fine.
Okay, attempted murder is okay in Bassie.
Ask Jaquan!
I
He's
just
trying to go jump for attempted murder, you know?
according to Bassie, attempted murder is not a crime.
Yeah. It's like, how could you fail at a task and you get punished for it? That's not fair.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Legalize attempted murder.
No, we do not legalize that.
Cause that's like kicking memories down, you know?
Right.
That's not fair.
What kind of legal system you got over there in the UK?
He's completely lost his drive.
Fun fact, we have two types of courts.
To their former fame. My head.
Listen up, Kokichi. To hell with this game of
I
suspicion.
personally think it's
I
not
will
fair,
never
you
be
know?
okay with it.
You okay?
No, you don't think it's fair. Huh. Got him.
That's what I said.
Here,
It's
Tucker,
not
do
fair,
you think
know?
attempted murder should be legal?
I'm gonna find the truth.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you at prom.
Sorry.
If you think you can win this game like
Don't worry, I'll see you at prom.
then sure, be my guest.
No, what are you gonna do?
Oh, nothing.
Your permission.
No,
Maybe
please.
it's only a little bit of attempted murder, you know? It's nothing
I mean, it's nothing you wouldn't be okay with, so.
I would just like to say there's a difference between murder
I
and
think
attempted
attempted
murder.
murder should be
Yeah.
non-legal.
Well, throw that out there.
I know.
Kaido is acting like a main
Yeah,
character.
which was a little attempted murder among friends, you know?
If we are going to begin searching for the culprit, let's start with
Maybe in D&D that's the case, but not really.
Huh?
Yeah.
My story?
You were meeting with Mew, but she.
That's just a bonding exercise.
So it's only
Y'all seen
natural for
shipping
us to think
container
you're the
MMA?
killer, right?
Seen shipping container MMA? No, what the
Here's
fuck
my
is
answer.
shipping container
I never met
MMA?
up with
Attempted
you.
murder should
That
stay
you
That sounds
illegal.
awesome. Run it.
Okay, the chat's saying that attempted murder should stay illegal.
No, chat's wrong.
Isn't lockpicking your special?
Oh, that's just Brian, you know?
You should have been able
Right.
to open it.
I couldn't pick
Brian
logic
just
with
commits
my
murder,
avatar
you know?
body.
Sure.
I didn't have the
You trust
tools
him?
for it either.
Nope.
Also,
I would never
never
trust
went
a
to
man
the
named
roof.
Brian.
Not even for the meeting.
Especially Brian Bits,
You
you know?
weren't going to
Now, a woman named Brian, now you got my attention.
That's a different topic
Was the door to
altogether.
the roof actually locked?
I would trust any woman named Brian.
Before logging out, the door wasn't locked.
Huh? How should I know?
What's the door to the roof?
I already told you.
What if someone
should I
just
know?
trying to kill you with a knife or something?
When I went to the roof, it wasn't locked.
What?
So you gotta be lying.
If
Maybe because I drink like 99 MT.
I
and
swear,
use
you
lamps.
guys are trying to argue, or at least chat's still trying to argue about
It's
how
this Korean thing. Two dudes in a shipping container going at it.
Good if you're the
Void
Both
Mod
the sides are
Bro
open,
says
but held
hello.
back by
Hello.
three dudes with clear riot shields,
Alright,
so the
we're
audience
talking
can
about if
watch.
attempted murder should be illegal, which I think it should be.
I
No.
didn't realize that.
But, you know, we have fucking psychopaths here who think that it's...
I'm gonna play devil's advocate here.
No, no, you're
There's no
not.
point in arguing about that now. The truth will
Why
come
not?
out.
Brian's
Why
speaking the
can't I?
truth to people, okay?
Hello.
Before we get to
I drink
that,
200
we need to
Mountain
discover
Dew
I'm saying
every
shipping, you know?
who's
That's
dead.
Why
That's
would
just
you
being
drink
me.
200 Mountain Dews every day?
Attempted murder is really
There
murder.
Because
I'm
that's considered attempted murder.
surrounding her death.
I did 200, having to, bro, drinking 200 cans of Mountain Dew a day is considered, what, attempted murder on yourself?
Wow, Shuichi.
Yes, self-attempted
Mountain Dew, the
I'm not
company,
psychopath,
technically
I just
attempted to
murder
murder you.
because I
Keep up the
insane.
hard work. The fate of our lives rests in your hands.
I mean, are you buying it directly from them?
So, what
got
is
it.
this strange
Yeah, I bought it straight from HQ.
Kokichi claims it was Mew who chose the meeting place.
I don't think that would
I'm
count
wondering
as
how she
attempted
got
murder
from the chapel
by
to
Mountain
the
Dew at that
mansion's
point.
roof.
I
I
see.
think it's attempted murder.
You sent the bridge connecting
Don't
the
think
mansion
so.
and chapel into the river
Yeah.
herself.
Attempted murder should stay
know,
illegal because
he's
if
much the
someone
good
like
name
misses a
for
shot,
that.
how is that not illegal?
Yeah, yeah,
love Korean
Void Mod. That's what we're saying,
Commentators are
but...
so excited and they occasionally speak English like a low kick
So she stood me up.
A low kick
It's very
They didn't
I'm
even...
saying it's just
The TTS didn't even try and read out the Korean symbols.
That's nice.
I'm just saying it's me to do that to someone, you know? They fail at their task and still get punished for it. I think we should just learn some compassion.
I'm sure she was waiting on the rooftop of the mansion.
No, Mew should have been at the.
Your chat is weird, streamer.
Yes, it is very
Kokichi
weird.
didn't die because he need to die at the last chapter before the final.
If you look at where her avatar fell,
That's a
it's
spoiler.
right next to the chapel.
You're a spoiler.
To the mansion.
I was even talking to you, Tucker.
Stop making fun of me.
A bridge would be
Good
the
for you,
only way to
Tucker.
get across.
This is harassment.
Oh, wait, that's fuck. Fuck! I fucked up.
Oh no! Mew
Um,
was waiting for me to arrive.
Okay.
Mew should have been at the chapel.
Go harder
Oh,
on
wait.
him.
That's wrong.
Oh, excuse me.
Mew must have gone to the mansion. We have
No.
a witness.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Excuse.
When I was searching the dining room,
But I'm just
I
trying to
saw
eat
Mew
my,
pass by the window. Then why
Bassy,
didn't
go
you say
harder
so
on him.
sooner?
Why are you telling Brassy to go harder on?
I thought it was just
Am I going
mistaken.
hard on now?
What?
I don't know.
That's-
There was no way she could have come to the mansion.
And Tucker?
Hmm?
And
I
Mushu?
wasn't mistaken after all.
On Brian?
That was
On
definitely
you?
Mew.
Who knows?
I don't know what's
The
going
night
on.
guy.
Then, how did
The
she
night
get to
guy,
This
so
is night
Tucker.
guy.
chapel?
Oh,
Oh, I mean, what, hold on. Why are we talking about me?
I don't know. Dan78, hello. How are you doing today?
There's no
No, I'm
Okay, do you
confused
like
now.
you like solo leveling, Tucker?
I fucking love solo leveling.
If a murderer
Bro, he just loves aura
Well,
farming.
across the river,
That's all he fucking
Okay,
loves.
you are what's wrong with the anime
secret
community?
method to move
kind.
What's wrong with it?
A lot.
Your kind.
There's a bit too much aura farming.
Bro, I just
I
I
love
just don't like
cinema.
solo leveling.
What secret method did she use?
Yeah,
Hello.
Tucker's the person on the left. Bassy's the one next to me on the right.
Figure out. It's called a secret method for a reason.
I just don't like solo leveling. Okay.
I didn't care.
Why did someone get murdered by a metal pipe?
I just don't like Jinwoo.
What's my favorite food?
Because he's so
Someone,
boring.
yeah, see,
With that take.
Yeah,
see, Brian murdered Void VR with the metal pipe. And
He's a
also,
very blank character.
Jaquan said, quote unquote here, what's my favorite
Not
food?
like I
White
did.
bread. Tucker with that take.
That's crazy.
Bro, I just love white bread with a little bit of jelly on it.
Lies.
You know, it's just so, it's so
Like
neat.
the protog is
I prefer
blander than
seeds in
water
my bread.
produced by
Quote,
Mikhail
quote, the protag is blander than water produced by Michael Bay.
That's
Hey,
so
listen,
true.
I at least like seeds in my bread.
You seed in your
Alright.
bread. Okay.
No seed.
Oh.
All I have to say to Jaquan's comment is so true, bestie.
Way across it only knew.
Because he is so bland.
Like a hidden
He's like a
bridge.
nothing
That's what
character.
Skyward made
Hey, at least he cried when his mom got there.
Murder should be illegal.
I'm sorry, what?
He cried when his mom got there.
White
Oh,
bread is
but she
only
wakes
good
up.
for if you hate somebody
Yeah.
and you make them a sandwich.
Okay, good. But still, it's like he's so nothing as a character.
Alright.
Way across
Right.
it only knew.
Yeah, that's fair.
I like
Besides the
Like,
Skyward
vote of characters.
I like more complex characters like Baki.
Yes, he is more
You
complex
should
in
try again.
comparison.
Maybe she teleported me.
Yeah, his very complex motives that kind of get forgotten about.
Warp zone.
Baki actually shows emotion. Actually has fun. Jinwoo does not. He's like kind of like he has a hot guy's personality.
Who does? Sorry,
Jinwoo.
I don't know. Who?
That just means he has nothing going on up there.
That's it.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Maybe Tucker did it because
He's just a hot
attempted
guy, that's
murder
it.
should be
That's
legal.
his thing now.
Was there really?
Mew modified
You know,
the
Tucker, I realize like a lot of like the bigger animes you tell me about,
wall stretches along the
I never end up
y-axis,
liking.
but we found two such walls in the
Yeah, that's
virtual
fair.
world.
Let me think, because I didn't. Out of the like popular ones that I think I watched for you, I didn't like Dragon Ball, didn't like JJK, I didn't like.
I'm not a big
Or no-
JJK ordering.
No, I didn't mean Dragon Ball. Hold on, that's not what I was thinking about. I was thinking Attack on
And
Titan.
Wolsey.
Attack on Titan. That's what I was thinking.
Oh yeah.
No, I haven't. Well, just let me make sure Jaquan just fucking murders me
Tucker,
for
I
that.
want to ask you a question.
But I mean, you showed me JJK and you were kind of glazing at the time. I didn't like it.
I was?
Yeah.
I said the animation was nice. I didn't like the story at all. I thought the story was kind of shit.
Have you heard of Bunny
I was
Girl
about to say.
Senpai?
Okay, that anime is actually depressing, and it's really good.
It is, yeah.
I never heard of this.
The name is extremely misleading.
78 what?
Actually,
I
not
mean,
really.
that's not the entire name. The entire name is This Restful Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai.
That's true.
Yeah, it's only half the title. It is quite depressing as a romance anime goes, but it's good.
Now wait just
Yeah,
a
I
second.
have never heard of that thing before.
The hell is Bunny Girl
You will
Senpai?
not like it, Mushu.
I
That wall Mew set up only lets non-human objects go. Humans aren't able to pass through. So Mew obviously wouldn't be able to go
Fuck,
through
Koga has
You
dragon
look
type
like
Pokemon.
what?
You get it? So let's
Look like JoJo's Blood Adventure.
What? Say that again?
You like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure,
I did. I do like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
But you just
so you should watch more of it.
that wall
I probably should.
I watched
Yeah,
it
you should
with
watch
Bunny
Powerful.
Girls, but
Powerful is
instead
like
got peak and
one
lots
of my
depression.
Yoshikage Kira is my favorite villain of all time.
I love Yoshikage Kira.
Oh my god, he's so fucking cool.
Right.
He is. Plus, he's like a walking cream reference.
Yeah, he is.
Oh no!
I made a mistake.
Said so, didn't you?
At Dan_78 Y
Also,
just because
before
of Bunny
it came
Girl.
out, I kind of fell for
Humans
the
aren't
lies
able to pass through.
about Powerful.
obviously wouldn't be able to go through that
Well,
wall.
I thought Kakyoin would be in it.
Oh
I showed screenshots of Kakyoin and I was so hyped. But no, he dies in part 3.
Brian, I just want to say that question kind of answers itself.
She also changed her
Like,
avatar
I feel like we don't need an elaboration on that there.
Which means
Ugh.
the virtual world
Tuning.
treated her avatar as an object.
You did not need to say it out loud.
She could have
Yeah.
passed
Actually,
through
no,
At least
said anything
leave
out
Brian's
loud.
dignity.
That was unnecessary.
No.
Is that right?
At least have Brian have.
Don't get ahead of yourself,
At
Kaito.
just leave him
You
some
need to
dignity,
listen
you
to
know?
everything
He doesn't have
Shuichi
any
says.
left, but still.
I
A
already
shred of
told you,
dignity.
the more you
I'll
try,
know
the
why.
more you cause us trouble.
Kokichi's kind of right on this. That Kaito's so fucking dumb, he ends up always being incorrect.
Totally lame that your own sidekick is dissing
Can
you.
I
I think
stand
he is
with a
always
metal pipe for that?
incorrect.
So far, I think he's been correct, I think, twice.
I wasn't arguing with him. I was just
He ever been
Brian,
correct?
if you hit Dan with a metal pipe, then sure as hell know that you murdered... murdered Wood VR, so...
Even I make mistakes.
At some point, change up your method, you know?
Okie
Yeah, you're a really bad serial killer.
It's pretty funny seeing Kaito
dokie.
try
I
to
stopped those, so that's
Kokichi,
good.
please refrain from making
Keep
such
doing the same
irrelevant
thing
and
over
Not
and
irrational
gonna do it
remarks.
then.
So,
It's
if you
unoriginal,
messed
Brian.
with the program and made a wall only she could go
You're
through,
bad on this.
Don't listen to them.
Dan_78, you're safe.
that's it, right? Like using
They're
a
just your
glitch in a
ops.
game to walk outside the map. I bet Mew had a hidden passage
It
like
was
that in
Jessica
the
was
back
kind
of
of
the
fun.
chapel.
But
Cool.
It wasn't
even if she
the
could walk
best
through walls,
anime, but it was
was
kind of
there
fun.
really a hidden
Yeah.
passage?
Wait, what's your name?
Because Mew said
At JJK.
I don't like the story
Following
really
this
that
kid.
much. A hot take, I did not ever like Demon Slayer.
No, neither did I. I think it's okay, but it wasn't that good.
There would
I
be
remember
no
I
way
said how I
I'm
didn't
gonna
like
bring
JJK and I got
back to
flamed
life.
by my chat one time.
Now that I think about it, it was really
Nice.
disgusting what I did for fun.
Yeah.
Dan, we're not gonna talk about this anymore. Anyways,
Cum-soaked urinal
I mean, it's
cake
very
was totally
popular,
lying about
so-
there being nothing
the
past
cub-soaked
wall.
JJK.
urinal cake was totally lying. What?
Yummy.
She
What,
lived a life
what?
of pride, vulgarity,
I'll tell you
and
what.
Huh?
secrets.
Say
That's
that
like my
again?
favorite pastime snack.
What?
Oh,
You heard me.
you know have to go that far.
I don't think...
Stop it! Don't
Okay.
badmouth-
you know, you would say that, wouldn't you?
Excuse me, sir, what? How?
Listen to
Everyone's
me
concerned for you.
talking about Mommy, like she was a tech, but Mommy wasn't lying. There
No.
was no hidden road to
I said took
I
a thing to
realized
do.
I hadn't been chatting and just been silently
Oh,
watching.
there was
I said took a thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, keyboard twin.
You all know what he does in
That's
Subway.
an important hint.
Oh,
What'd you say about my love?
Keyboard twin OOUA.
We all know what you do with Subway.
OOUA.
Unfortunately, everyone does.
Man, these monocups fucking suck, because they gave us an important hint here.
The best ones have died, you know, Mushu.
Yeah. Now we're stuck with the incest couple.
Yep.
The second
already
one
had
in
that
this
game.
game, mind you.
It's like the second one in this
so
game.
now that we know
There's a third one.
why did
At
you
least-
manipulate
That's
the
the
program?
third one.
I should say there's implications of a third one in bonus
There's
content.
actually nothing past the wall.
There's too much incest going on in this game.
There is.
It's like, I think they ran out of ideas.
If you could theoretically eat yourself, where would it all go?
Danganronpa V3
You couldn't
incest.
theoretically eat yourself. That doesn't fucking work.
Mew definitely wanted to be able to go through that wall for a reason. We aren't sure why yet.
Why would you even
I mean,
ask
you
that, Dan?
Mystery of the
I
virtual
mean, you
world.
could eat yourself, kind of.
Not really in the
You
way
can
of...
only live with 2 Monokuma at least.
I can't, yeah. More than
World?
2 Monokuma is way too many.
But if you could,
Yeah, you
But
need
you-
one.
The thing is, if you could, then that breaks all logic. So there's not really a clean way to determine what would
If we
happen.
determine why, we will also determine what Mew was up to.
you would die almost immediately and then be unable to eat
We'll
anymore.
know why she went
Yeah, like
after
you'd have to disregard logic to be able to.
All right, let's clear up those strange occurrences.
I wanted you to describe logic.
Gonta will help, even though
Speaking of strange occurrences, I'm just plain worried about that one thing.
What one
Maybe
thing?
Jaquan could be a
That
protog
thing
at
that
this
made us
point.
notice all the strange occurrences?
The thing is, Jaquan would seems like a good idea for a protagonist in theory until you realize he can't solve mysteries worth shit.
I am logic.
Other strange thing. Oh.
So Red Man.
Well, the thing is,
Assuming you are immortal, then nothing would happen as your stomach acid ain't strong enough to digest immortal flesh.
alright, hello Celestia Ludenberg. Didn't they already do...
I could. I just don't apply myself and wouldn't even
They-
put my life on the line.
It's a... Celestia, there was something similar done in the Sayaka case where, like, you know, a murder plan gone wrong, but we don't know, but it's not exactly the same execution, and I think it was significantly better executed.
In the mansion's kitchen.
But that sound occurred.
I thought we agreed Nayuki would be the protag, but she's kind of wheelchair bound right now, so she's kind of an easy target.
First off, sound can't go past the map loading point. Did that sound?
Well, do you know
come from
the rules that each of us would have?
That sound
What?
was something
Actually,
hitting the
truth goes
chapel
wrong.
wall.
What was that?
It was real loud.
Because we know like where me and you would stand in a Danganronpa game.
Yeah.
I would took a stand.
You'd probably be one of the people who died in Trial 3. Because those trials end up always having really bad murder
We heard
plots.
Kibo's voice as well.
Tucker?
Yeah.
Do you think he would die in Trial 3?
Gonta ain't say nothing, is he still here?
Probably.
Gonta ain't
Don't know
say
why.
nothing because he's stupid as fuck.
He should go back to his lizard family.
How did Monotaro do a 360? He's a 2D spread. That's an excellent fucking question.
What? That is pretty strange.
Exactly.
I
That
think,
has to be some
therefore
kind
You're
of
an excellent question.
virtual
Cogito ergo
world.
sum, was so certain and of such evidence that no
Well,
ground
let's
of
check
doubt,
the answers later
however.
and try
Dan,
to
you
find
just
out
be
the other
saying
things
shit right now.
first. There was another mysterious
That ain't
phenomenon
you ain't
in the
even
virtual
actually adding to the conversation. You just be saying shit.
I say because this is saying stuff. They're just yapping at this point.
Even Gonta is suspicious of me? I always thought you would be the one to trust me.
Sorry, going to not mean it like that.
There's no need to apologize to him. He's probably just lying again.
What was the other strange occurrence? Did you see it, Shuichi?
Another mysterious phenomenon. I need to remember everything. No. No! Okay, okay. Wait, this is fine. I thought we were about to have,
Whether I am or am not is of no importance. Morality does not change in its application regardless of outcome.
no idea what the... Oh, wait, this here.
Once Niobe is out of the wheelchair, then he or she will be protog.
Alright. Nayuki is in fact a she.
And Tucker would be killed by who in chapter 3?
Who would Tucker, who do you think would kill you?
Probably anyone, honestly.
Anyone? Bro, you just anything.
I mean, you know, probably.
Alright. I hate how we're
Or
relying
you
on
would kill him.
Kokichi in this case. It's very hard when he's, you know, fucking lying through his ass the entire time.
Was odd to me.
You know what, Alex? I bet you would kill him.
I wouldn't
No,
have
the
a
thing
form of
is,
sin.
I think I, since I'm
Protog of what?
assuming I'm Monokuma here, even then, I feel like, if I was to kill anyone, I would be the big Trial 5 thing with, like, the biggest
There
mystery.
was something
I make very
unnatural about
convoluted things.
Oh.
I'll just Nagito myself, you know.
Maybe that would be the thing. Me and Basti died in Trial 5 if I was a... thing. Yo, we're running over hookers again. Let's go.
Danganronpa, but it chat, I guess.
Yeah. What?
All right, but yeah, I would be Monokuma. So
Yeah, the thing is, I'd commit suicide and like where
No, you wouldn't commit suicide. You would make your death someone
I'd
else's
set
fault.
up my death. I'd set up my death to the point where whoever opens the door technically kills me. It's entrapment.
It's like it's like the fucking picture of it's like the door that has a fucking nuclear bomb above it.
Oh yeah.
All right, bro. They ain't even gonna see this one coming.
Ain't no one know. Ain't no one gonna know.
My death is just a YouTube prank.
You know what, Tucker? I feel like if you were in Trial 3, you'd be like the second murder that like everyone kind of forgets about till the end.
Oh.
At what point did the signboard... Oh, wait, hold on. At what point was the signboard swept away? The mansion? I don't know. Ooh, accidentally ran over a hooker.
Ooh, oh
no.
That's Nessus.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, ran over 2 hookers. Nagito's most effective murder plan in the series so far. You know what? Without making some assumptions, there's no way to actually guarantee who murdered Nagito because of the way he set it up. Granted, he using something as intangible as luck is kind of, which doesn't really work in the real world. But yeah, yes. Tucker, what would your ultimate be? Brian wants to know.
I don't know.
What are you really good at?
Dinosaurs.
Ultimate paleontologist.
Sure,
You're the fucking dinosaur kid. I actually have an ultimate paleontologist character that I have for a Danganronpa thing that someone was making.
I don't know newest one. Guess that's right, cause I'm new.
Where's the end of the river? The transition point? Nope, I have no idea what I'm doing. Is it Chapels? Wait, hold on. No, it's Mansion Point. I honestly have no idea. I don't. Fuck! I've completely fucked up every time here. God damn it.
Sure. Follow me.
Yes, Tucker is the Jurassic Park kid.
Yeah. I am.
Is that multiple people can have the same ultimate, right?
What was that?
Multiple people can have the same ultimate, right?
Technically speaking, yes. Although, typically, it only happened twice in the entire... Fuck. It only happens twice in the entire franchise.
So it is possible.
It is? Okay. They're not part of the same, grade, because Hope's Peak is separated into grades. They're never in the same grade.
You know what my ultimate is, right?
Okay.
How long is Danganronpa?
How long is Danganronpa? We're on the second or third last trial of the entire franchise. Who had a good overall plan? Monica Toa. I don't even remember what her plan was because I never played.
This trail in specific seems eternal.
I think that counts.
Where was the signboard found after it was swept away? It was.
Isn't just Despair Girls the actual final game?
No, that's actually the. Wait, is it here? Okay. I just need to run over one more hooker and then one. Technically, Ultra Disparables is a spin-off, but in terms of chronological order, it happens between the first and the second game, I believe. Well, yeah, I believe so. That's how it is. But it's actually the third game to be released. So.
But I always imagined that the second game was the last game canonically.
No, V3 kind of exists in its own pocket.
Okay.
But it's a little bit more complicated than that.
As in Danganronpa 2, they're not really themselves; they're their younger selves again.
It's very weird and complicated.
Age.
It was manipulate Kamaru so she'd feel so much despair that she becomes Junko's successor. Anyone ever trying to make a Junko successor never fucking works.
Let Red drive.
Let drive. I'm distracted by the 4 hookers. Well, compared to this river's current, which way did the signboard float? I'd assume against the current because it's asking this question at all, so I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that. I was right, barely. I got 4 hookers in the car with me. Also, hello, Kira. Yeah, anyone ever trying to make a Junko successor, they always end up not working or being bored.
It appeared as though
Yeah,
the
you
sign
can't
was
become
carrying
Junko.
against the
Junko
river's
is
current.
a unique thing.
She is.
He's a unique creature.
Uh-huh.
We all saw Mew drop the sign and watched the river carry it downstream. And the river was wide there.
Because we got
The
3
sign
mainline
should have
games
traveled
instead of
downriver
redacted
toward the
games.
chapel, correct?
Excuse me.
It should have hit the wall on the far side of the chapel and stopped there, but that's not where we found it. We found it near the
The signboard should have been.
This
near the
trial is
chapel,
fucking with my brain
but we
here.
found it on the other side.
Hold up. Didn't you stay on the
So
chapel?
is your avatar from solo level?
She probably
Maybe.
grabbed the signboard from the
Is your avatar from solo level?
Solo
Yeah.
middling. Got him.
Why would she leave the signboard
Doesn't answer the
tucked
question.
away and leave her stranded?
Is it from solo level?
He said yes.
Yeah.
He said yes 3 times.
Has nothing to do with
I
walking through the
didn't
wall,
hear.
right?
I'm deaf.
We're so close
Valid.
to the truth. We just have to connect the how and what.
I see.
All
I
the
see. Tuber.
mysterious things that happened have to connect with each other somehow.
For some reason I have an idea that is Danganronpa but with indie characters.
Danganronpa with indie characters sounds like a good idea. It would just be really hard to execute without the because fans of indie games usually are fucking ravenous. So this is not the fucking strawberry and grape house crap. The strawberry and grape house shit was so complicated it hurt my brain.
We would be in a
I don't
lot of
think that
trouble
would work.
if
I
we
think
didn't.
Danganronpa only works with Danganronpa characters.
I don't know. I think it works with other characters. It's just that it requires characters to die, and no one's happy when their favorite character dies.
Yeah.
What's his name from Hollow Knight? What is the guy from Hollow Knight called? Is he just the Hollow Knight?
Just the Hollow Knight, yeah.
that
That's all I
just-
always thought it was.
Dad. The unnatural way the sign was carried is possibly...
Everyone excited for Stilt Song?
Not really. I haven't played Hollow Knight. I might
Gundam
play it
really
though.
thought his murder plan
What
outfolded
clue is
fast.
related to the unnatural way the signboard was carried? It's the wall, right?
It's gonna take quite some time, isn't it?
That's the only thing I can imagine. So,
This is it!
yeah. What's her name from the Skull Girls main game? I don't actually know anything.
Objects can pass through.
Yo, Gundam did think out his murder plan really well, but it was very complicatedly set up. And considering we didn't see that Gundam was actually anyone mildly intelligent before this, it feels very kind of out of place for him to make such a good
Happened to be
plan.
the one that Mew set to allow objects through.
I see.
Mikon was sloppy as fuck. Mikon's whole thing was like rewritten, I swear. Because it is terrible. It only could have been her.
Signboard can pass through the wall, right?
Even
It
if
didn't
could
make any
pass through the
sense.
chapel wall, how did he
Mikon's
have
definitely the worst trial just in all the games. Even out of Ultra Despair Girls, which are really uncomfortable, they're not as poorly written.
So someone would get mad at
You,
me for
not
killing
even
off
like
the lamb or
the trial
someone
of the
else.
third game.
Like, at least it had some kind of idea and all the points were explained, even if they were dumb.
Okay.
Fucking seesaw effect.
It was boring though,
Shuichi, I,
because you only knew it was
partner,
him.
will give you hints in
Alright.
times of trouble.
So someone killing people, killing off the lamb or someone. Okay, hold on. I can see
Is the virtual
Imagine Doom Guy in Danganronpa.
Doom Guy and Danganronpa.
Worst
That would
trial
be.
and bad punishment, broken heart.
Huh?
That would be
What does
funny.
even mean?
If there was like a character that was a mastermind, and I feel like it couldn't be someone like Flowey, if we're talking like indie characters, because he's too obviously evil, you know. I feel like we'd have to have it in. What?
I think the we've had that before with the third game with the mask guy. His existence was kind of too obvious.
Hold on. How did the signboard pass through the wall downstream? Upstream are connected.
That's it!
Mask guy. Who the fuck are you on about?
What if both
That
ends of the
trial?
river were connected?
We're talking about masterminds,
Both ends
not
Oh,
just
no.
Blacken.
I think Flabby would be a good idea, you know?
No, I really don't think so, because he's so obviously
He's
evil.
a red herring.
that-
Like a red
I
herring.
still need to choose the
I don't know, I feel like
characters
also
that
we would have
actually
to-
talk.
Yeah, with the indie characters, I feel like
One big
they would have to be at least humanoid enough that they can have normal movement, because Flowey can just, like, if Flowey wanted to, can just hide away.
What are you talking about? Both ends of the river.
Like, he just goes into the ground all the time.
Again.
The flower's a
pull out
flower.
Common sense from
Yes.
your head. We're talking about the virtual
I think
world.
that would still be good, you know?
Also, if we're talking indie games, I feel like, and we had to pick, like, one representative from each game, it would have to be Sail. Like, it couldn't be
Mario.
anyone.
Right. Even if the river's connected and it goes
Can we have
over the
Mario in?
wall,
Indie characters, so, hold on. I'm thinking
I
of
already
character...
got a name for it, and I call it Danganronpa because it's totally original.
Danganronpa, never thought of it before. What's his name? Final boss on neutral? Asgore?
I got it.
I don't know. I don't think Asgore seems very... I know one...
So, if we're talking indie, can this be like from a company that was indie but is now owned by a large corporation?
How did you know I would add
If the
Sans
character
to
was
detail?
created while they were indie, hold on.
And not including
Fazbear.
Minecraft. Okay, no. Yeah.
They're the
It should be
exact same
Frederick Fazbear.
May I draft
It-
Freddy Fazbear?
Okay, I feel like it would be more like you would have to pick like a purple guy or a phone guy, or Michael
you're
Affleck, instead of
Bonnie.
because the animatronics wouldn't work very well because they don't
Yeah.
talk. Really, no, it would be cool.
Purple guy because they're too obvious.
Kratos in a fucking Danganronpa game would go so
That'd be
hard.
tough. He's like too morally
I
good
mean, you
though.
want me
I don't
to
know if I'd say morally good. He's
No, in the later games, he became
the thing is
Baldi
the
speak-
thing
better.
the thing is even having Baldi from Baldi's Basics would be bro. He could be like the mascot like Monami was in the second game.
Good stuff.
Asuro?
Can be the
Does
monochrome.
everyone know who that is?
Everything is
No.
connected.
Asura.
Kokichi, just tell us.
Come on.
No.
It's okay. More importantly, this is the final stretch.
That would be very fun. I haven't seen that before.
If both the river and wall are connected.
But picking 16 indie games was hard, so sure. But
You already know the secret behind it.
Phoenix Wright as the protagonist. I don't think that's indie
Ooh.
exactly, but
Close enough.
Good idea, you know?
Nagakuma will be the mascot
hold on.
for Danganronpa.
no, guys, no!
May I draft the Joker from Balatro?
No.
How about Hades from Hades?
Oh, hold on.
I'm just drafting cabs at this point.
Ooh, I drafted Isaac or like Isaac from Binding of
I
Isaac.
still need to play some more indie games.
Loops. I totally didn't just look up the answer of Hangman's Gambit because I didn't want to.
Nah, the cat
deal with
from
it.
Stray.
I understand, but we understand.
Alright. The cat from Stray. The cat from Stray, absolutely perfect. I can't.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
I see it. You know? Absolute cinema.
This is absolute cinema right now. Oh yeah. What's like a big indie game? I feel like there's like one that I'm like missing.
Cuphead.
Cuphead, yeah, that's a big indie game, yeah.
Yeah.
RPG characters in Danganronpa would actually be really cool.
That'd be tough.
I would say probably JRPG would probably be the best way to put them out, because then they're all just casually fighting gods, so they could actually kill each other.
Give me Cloud
We
Strife.
need to think of a
Alright.
massive indie game.
The edges of the virtual
A
world
massive indie game?
in a continuous
The virtual world.
I really...
I still be doing 16.
Killer Bean. The game.
If that's true, it would explain
No, the
why
game.
signboard
Oh
was
my
so
god,
dark.
that is so big.
I feel like you're making
It
sense at this
vanished
point.
into the
You
wall
you don't know
next to
Killer Bean?
You don't know what it is? That's it. I'm sorry. You have not been.
What are the
brought
names of
up
the characters from Secret of Mana and Chrono Trigger? I don't know. I never played either, but a JRPG Danganronpa game would actually be really cool.
Turns until it got caught on the rocks.
What was the world like before Mew added the wall?
That is a
There
good idea.
wasn't a wall on the y-axis at all,
I haven't
and the
had the idea.
x-axis was
Huh.
set to loop.
If I look.
He doesn't deserve to be.
Can we get?
Are you serious?
Can we get the player from Aim Labs?
Isn't that too crazy?
We should get the old man from Happy Wheels.
That's more
Oh shit, that's tough.
I am adding the lamp.
It's not a boring answer.
Do.
It also explains all the things that happened.
I missed that game.
Honestly, let me just go to Steam and look up
Huh? It doesn't explain
indie
everything.
games.
Is
and
Hat Kid
popular.
indie? Isn't
'Cause we still don't know
Is what an indie?
Hat Kid? Do you know Hat Kid?
Mr. Hops,
No.
The adding the lamb, Mr.
do
Hop.
something about it.
Actually, if we know that the world is a loop, we can explain
Oh,
that
my
as
phone
well.
fell off the thing again. Oh, from a Hat in Time. I
Does
think
she
isn't
speak?
a Hat in Time indie?
Yes. But
Yeah,
if
it's
we
Doki
Doki Literature Club.
loop stops,
Yes. Yeah.
Where the loop starts.
Dave the Diver would be tough.
Akira Inamari he gonna kill instantly.
Even if the character doesn't speak, most characters are like capable of speech, even if they don't talk about in there. Hold on.
Give me Monica.
Where's the looping point?
Donkey Literature Club.
There.
That's so dumb. Somebody laugh.
damn it!
I actually have no idea where it wants me to click on.
I mean I would have to take away Monica's admin powers.
Yeah, taking away
She
Monica's
would be the first blackened. The front.
There!
The thing is, hold on. Shadow Smarty is, Boffle would be a good Byakuya Nagito Kokichi equivalent. I don't know. There is a lot of characters I don't know who the fuck they are. I need to play more
And
games.
my bad broken heart.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
But the loading point was actually at the edges.
Azure the go AAAAAHHH.
That's where the goat. Is it now? Hold on. Fucking Tristan just sent me something.
So the
It's
wall
something about
Oh,
Genshin
good.
Impact.
wasn't at the edges of the world, but rather
That's nice.
her wall was at the center of.
I see. So the mansion and chapel
I don't
were
know what
near
to
each
call
other,
my version
with
of
a wall
Hope Peak.
between them.
Of Hope's Peak? I can still just
It
call
sounds
it
to me
Hope's
that near
Peak.
the chapel would also reach the mansion.
Neku from... Wait, how the fuck do I say that?
Depression.
Twewi?
Valley asterisk.
I don't know.
Matt as the protagonist would be so hard in a game about indie. Holy fuck.
That's right.
That would be so... That is like the perfect protagonist for an indie game. Even though he's just a person.
Impressive, Shuichi! For you to get this
He has the
far.
energy of a cosmic
Yes.
character.
Yes! You are useful indeed!
He'll fit right in.
Yeah.
You to get this far.
He sees the purple guy and starts
You
having a
feel
panic
pull
attack.
the strings?
A game theory.
Nope.
In Danganronpa
You
2
pulled
you
the
play
strings
as Matt
here,
Pat.
not me. Remember? Mew also set this trap. It all began when Mew showed us the map. Because of the map, we mistakenly thought.
Can we
the
just have
loading
like...
was
Can we
at
just
the
have like
center.
a sentient Cheez-It in the game?
No, I'd rather do Pringles because at least he has a face.
Which in turn made the mansion
Mr.
chapel
Pringles
seem
sound like
farther
Hope
away
Peaks,
from
but
each
Give me
other.
Mr. Clean.
But the structure of the world wasn't
We're
actually.
kind
like
of
that.
moving away from indie characters, but you know, yeah.
Draft me Joe Biden.
Okay. I don't know about that.
Wall along the y-axis, and the
By putting that wall in the center of that world, She cut off
Meat Boy is another indie character, yeah.
So ever since
If he is allowed Joe Biden, can I have Trump?
No,
Every
no.
that old man Yowie.
No.
Can you at least give him Bernie?
No, we're not getting. I didn't say he could
Yowie.
have. I didn't say he could have any old man.
Yeah.
But I need
He's
the
trying to
old man
silence
Yowie.
us.
Then we never would have
You
solved
want the sound?
Wow.
I need my old man Yowie, okay?
We're not getting old man Yowie here, okay? There is
Why
no
not?
old man Yowie happening right now.
But it's peak though, which we don't
You
understand.
saved us. You're welcome.
Actually, hey, Jaquan, if you're still here, I have a request for you. Actually, something I just thought about, unrelated to what we're talking about.
Just because we found out the virtual world's secret doesn't mean we can take it easy yet.
All right, because I'm just saying, I want to make you into a D&D character, right? For my upcoming campaign, if I have your
This
permission.
culprit hunt just got to the exciting
All right.
part.
I was gonna
Even
ask
if
you
we know all
to
the tricks,
DM me on
it's pretty
Twitter,
meaningless if we don't find the
and we can
culprit.
talk about that. If you're good with that, because I think it would be very funny to have a character of you.
That's how a class trial works, after all.
Oh, excuse me. I feel like it would be we'd be missing the plot without it. I mean, we already have Tucker made as a character.
Does
Yeah,
Danganronpa
emo.
sound good? Forgot to ask this later.
Oh yeah, Danganronpa I think is probably the best way to, without just like adding like a subtitle to the game, you know.
I'm gonna believe in
I don't think that's the point.
That'd be a nice
the
enough.
truth.
Sounds so peak.
I can't wait
Bassie, I
see
need to
what
make a
happens
character for
next.
you as well.
How do you?
Uh-huh.
I only doing like 2.
Just tell me which classes that haven't been taken.
What was that?
Tell me the classes that have been taken, so I don't like overcrowd them.
As in, you're just like an NPC. You can just be an
Okay.
occupation. And there's no guarantee I will actually use your character, but you can just DM it to me later.
Maybe you can
Okay.
like combine evidence.
Combining evidence would probably actually work very well. It would just be very hard to like actually have that as a gimmick of a trial, because then there probably adds a lot of holes in it and might become frustrating. But you know, from Celestia Ludenberg in Twitch chat, you know, it'd be a hilarious concept, Danganronpa concept, Vegeta and Bulma, with Bulma getting off because of the "That's my Bulma" line. Oof.
What the fuck?
Dragon Ball Rampa.
What the hell?
I don't know much about Dragon Ball, but that would be very funny.
Okay, yeah, that would be. Dragon Ball One further concept for that.
Doesn't Dragonite evolve level 55?
What was that?
Dragonite evolves level 55, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
But it's in some point in the 50s range.
I reckon my Dragonite is level 54 right now. Nearly there.
Danganronpa characters in Twisted Metal. There's a lot of
the
you could.
ultimate lucky Saiyan.
All right, I was gonna say like there's a lot of concepts you could do with Danganronpa. It's just unfortunate most people can't write murder mysteries worth shit.
Can we do Danganronpa characters and Five Nights at Freddy's?
Most of them would die in the first hour.
Right, exactly.
Five Nights at Freddy's. I should do a Living Tombstone cover.
That would be tough.
Even though I'd get like 17 million copyright claims off of using their music.
My head hurts so much. I just
Yeah, having Phoenix write in Danganronpa would be like the most logical thing to have.
forgotten. Maybe that's for the best. From this point forward, let's start a new life for ourselves. After all, our baby is excited to meet his daddy.
Daddy? Wait, what? I'm gonna be a father?
Anyways, of course, the fucking Monocups have to continue talking about incest.
Colossal death flag.
It's that thing, yeah.
If he doesn't
I'm
die
glad
after
they are.
that.
More
Big
importantly,
gimmick.
let's continue the conversation where we left off.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting Monodam
And
to
when
do that
someone is
either. He
clearly
just
overheard,
he
they
just
have
had
even
enough.
more
And in
proof a
order to
mix of the
figure that
objection
out, we
theme
need
and
to
discussion
understand
heat up
Mu's
with play.
actions. So let's discuss
Oh,
your
excuse
murder
me.
scheme step by step.
If Brian, if you're gonna do like
No.
one thing to be unique, don't have Trial 3 be a double murder. Have a different trial be the double murder.
Pisses me off.
Probably a Trial
I found
4.
one. That's one.
Let's see.
No, try one, because then you're killing off 2 characters who could have been interesting immediately.
And mix them.
Don't just ignore me and start anyway.
Plus, people are already going to be on edge enough to kill 1 person, nonetheless 2.
Between the chapel and mansion. And then wham!
Not even Korekio got that far with his sister.
Addiction theme is the
The
one from Ace
objection
Attorney.
theme is
Oh!
the one from Ace Attorney BTW.
Just remember, I'm going to be playing Ace Attorney after Danganronpa, which is actually that's gonna be what, like 3 more weeks, 4 more weeks, and I'll be on to Ace
No
Attorney.
double murder on chapter 3.
Yeah, and make sure the second person that's murdered isn't done so just because it was an accident,
She could say she was near the chapel the entire time.
because otherwise that kind of makes everything.
I've actually not accident death. That's really annoying.
Yeah, because 2 of those deaths, 2 of the 3 have been accidental death. We're gonna look at Mia's X. Yes, Mio, of course, naturally has 3 X's.
It's Mew, come on.
Yep.
How could she know?
I like it when they do like little special things with the X's on their portraits.
From the mansion.
Like everyone's favorite character Mew.
Well, hold on.
And took advantage of the loop.
Hello, Mr.
Well.
What was that? Oh, it's the Kyo Guts here. We're talking about Danganronpa fan game projects. Well, I guess more of like ideas about them.
I like Danganronpa Next 2.
But Danganronpa Next sucked. It's garbage.
No, I'm talking about Danganronpa Next 2. It's coming out.
It's probably also going to be bad.
No, it's mixed with MM. It's gonna be peak.
Mixed with
I think the main issue with Danganronpa Next is it's far too complicated.
It is.
And it's way too complicated to get in it.
Yes.
Yo, I have an idea
Hey,
of Danganronpa,
so long,
but with
complicated.
Brian was. Oh yeah. Also, hold on. Before I get to you, Brian. Yes, Kurumi did have a very well, I don't say selfish motive, but it was definitely
Incarnation is this red.
the way she's acting. Definitely not entirely out of like she just wanted to help the country. It seemed that she was just very desperate to live in general. But Incarnation is this red? What do you mean? Who is this? Kyo's been here many times. Oh yeah. So Brian is talking about the idea of Danganronpa, but with indie characters. And he was going to call it Indie Rompa.
Even if someone came up, I don't believe she would change the
That
target of
is an idea.
Wow, dude, man, that sounded really condescending.
locking the door would be
I'm sorry, that was mean.
Wow, that is an idea, Brian, you stupid fucking man. Like, what kind of idea is that? That's what Kyo's saying.
Yeah, how fucking dare you. Holy shit.
That's what Kyo thought of your idea, because he's an asshole.
That's a little
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
Alright.
I'm just too nice.
I think, Kyo, you should die trouble.
Disappointed face,
Yeah.
Kyo.
He did the disappointed face. Bro, he's so
I'm
sad.
sorry.
Sorry guys, I was at KFC, but because I'm a ghost, I
Oh!
couldn't order.
Void VR's back after being murdered.
Yeah.
Also, Celestia Ludenberg says, you know what's fun
Brian
game you
is
should
crying
play? Afghan Adventures? Does anyone know what that is? AVGN?
I have no idea what that is. No idea.
So far there's Sans Hat Kid and the Lamb.
Might have been difficult, even without this.
Oh, excuse me.
That wouldn't happen.
I was gonna say, also Celestia Ludenberg, I don't know if you
And
have,
the
but you should
mascot
join
is
the
a duck.
Discord. I don't know if I have it linked on my stream page.
Nuh-uh. No way, Jose.
Stands for Angry Video Games Nerd. Huh. I have a lot of game suggestions I need to get through.
No, I'm still murdered, I'm just a ghost.
Yeah, Void VR is still dead, but you know. We
Went to
have,
KFC, yeah.
yeah, you should have went to Popeyes because it's better.
After killing her.
You get you get all the like anger and all the like in the worst. Remember, if the worst neighborhood you go to, the better the Popeyes tastes.
No.
What do you mean worse?
All right, as in the one with the highest crime rate.
Actually next to each other.
At Void VR I cast Wake
Why are you
Up.
making it try to
Actually,
fucking?
one fact.
Why are you trying to make it sound like my words mean something else?
The wall between them.
Don't worry
Being
about
a
it.
ghost is cool AF.
That's actually a well-known fact.
All right, like Popeyes in high-income areas with little crime, they taste gentrified.
Yeah.
All right, they just aren't the same. Like there's a Popeyes next to where I live, and it's like in a nicer area. It's good still, but it's not like it doesn't have all that passion behind it.
You know what is peak though?
What?
Zaxby's. You can never fucking go wrong with them.
Well, that's because we don't have those here. Because we're not in a communist country.
There's actually one near us.
What?
No, there isn't.
Yeah, there is.
I've never seen a fucking Zaxby's before.
It's like within an hour.
I've never seen it before.
Is it Zaxby's?
Was it? Wait, is it Zaxby's? It's like supposed to like also be called Carl's Jr. Or is that a different one? No,
No.
Something else altogether.
that's a different one. No, I'm trying to remember what the other name for was. Whatever.
I don't remember what's another name for it.
Anyways, Zaxby's isn't in this non-freedom-loving land, alright?
Maybe that thing
I
has
think
something
that-
to do with it.
Also,
You know,
no double murder on
loud
chapter
sound
3
you
Kyo.
heard.
I'm
Zaxby's is
sorry,
the
Brian,
thing.
for being a meanie panini,
I
by
might
the
suck
way.
at writing chapter 3 though.
I could probably write a kill-ass murder
Because of
trial.
that sound, you guys went to the side of
Nah.
Right. That's
I think
where
I
you
could.
found the dead Mew there.
Nah.
Right?
I think so.
If so,
I think I could write an
that
okay one.
sound and her avatar
I'm
made by the
what they
chapel
call a fire
are-
writer. Like, you know that gif of the guy literally writing fire? Yeah, that was actually made by me.
Was that definitely you?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You mean the One Piece thing?
What about me?
Brian, I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know what your writing abilities are like. Was Mew hitting the wall?
That's it. I
Don't
think
do
the
that to me.
sound came from Mew's avatar hitting the chapel wall.
If you're wondering how I'm typing, I'm using voice
The
type.
hammer,
Okay,
skull,
okay,
knives were
Voidberry,
there.
we were very much
But
wondering.
ruling those out, the only other explanation is that the sound was Mew colliding with a wall.
If that's the case, Miyu's avatar must have hit the chapel wall really hard. We felt the impact all
excuse
the
me.
way from the inside of the chapel.
Yeah, we haven't even figured out who the culprit
Mew
is.
was slumped loudly crying face.
We're an hour 30 in.
Avatar probably hit the chapel
The Glencoe.
with
Everyone was
considerable
totally
force.
curious.
Everyone
Why did
was
it hit
super
the wall with
curious.
such force? Can you guys
Let me
figure it
just
out?
send you something that
Hold
I
on,
still
Koki.
need to
I
write
think I know
down.
who it
The way
is.
you're talking.
Well, no, you don't. You're not allowed to say it. You know who it is.
Why are you talking
It's
like
cheating.
you know everything?
I don't know who it is.
You
I don't know where we're
Let's
at.
not worry about that right now.
You don't even remember the Danganronpa trial because you're a fake fan.
We gotta solve the mystery.
1, 2, or 3.
No,
1, 2, or
because I don't
3.
know where you're at.
6.
Friends? Us?
3 it is.
Two.
Oh, the 3 was right.
Can we talk about that after we figure this problem out?
I think.
Just let me send you something that I still need to
That would
write
cause it
in.
to crash
You
into
can
the
send it
chapel.
in, I guess, media. Sure, put it in there.
Hey, Shuichi, as your partner, I'll give you a little hint.
You know what?
What's your guys' thoughts on mayonnaise?
It's
I
okay.
think it's good.
It's very weird eggs
Horrible.
just do
Since
that.
the mansion was on top of a hill, the roof was pretty high
I
up,
agree.
right?
It's very weird how
The roof was
eggs
at a
just
pretty
are in
steep
general.
slope,
I don't like eggs.
and the slope
I
faced
think
the
I
chapel.
like eggs, but they're very weird.
If the culprit needed force to move the body,
I should
I
make
wonder
chow
how they
mein.
did it.
Of course you'd
No,
want
you
that.
shouldn't. No, you shouldn't.
I
I'm
think
sorry.
you're really
Discord.
jealous of me, Red.
All
I
right.
am very jealous of you.
Oh
100%.
no! No! Hangman's Gambit! No!
You, not everything's about you.
What?
Hangman's Gambit, the fucking worst thing here. I hate Hangman's Gambit.
Why?
You need this.
It's so bad. Oh. I found a hidden Monokuma in my Hangman's Gambit.
That's good.
Just remember, guys, always check
Did I
your
make the
candy. There might be a hidden
Hangman Gambit less
Monokuma in there.
annoying?
But there might be a nuclear bomb hidden. Which,
Oh yeah. That make Hangman Gambit less annoying. You should just not include Hangman Gambit. It's never been good, and I don't know if it's possible to make it good.
I had to change it like 3 times and
Yeah, it's been different in every game, and it was bad in all of them.
I can fix her.
No, you can't!
Y'all, I
No
don't think
fix
Red likes
Hangman's
Hangman
Gambit.
Gambit.
I don't. Hangman's Gambit, all three of them are the worst 3 mini games across the game. I should do a Danganronpa mini game tier list.
We wouldn't have been able to walk
Yeah.
otherwise. So I doubt that it would have had that much momentum.
No. It would slide.
No, no.
It wouldn't slide, just like Maki Roll said.
It would slide. Just like
I have a
Shumai
favorite
said.
one, but I'm not telling you what it is.
Who the hell is Shumai?
Is it running over
Hangman's
hookers?
Gambit.
He's a pupil of Ramen Man. Sorry.
As if it
I
is, that's
replace
everyone's
it with
favorite.
having to link multiple
I feel like
evidence
that
to
one.
prove more points than
I
one.
don't have any
I feel
problem.
like that could be good. I don't know what kind. Like linking a bunch of evidence together would be a better way than. Maybe maybe hold on. A good idea. Well, I'll pause the game while I say this. A good idea would be to like have you don't know what happened in between 2 pieces of evidence and having to
If
like
our
select
avatars
them
fell off the
somehow.
roof, would it slide off that quickly?
Well, duh, it would.
I'd select you as my evidence because you
Didn't make
suck.
that much noise.
Oh,
He must have built up a lot of
Makes no sense.
Lots of
When
snow
you want
piled
good
up,
evidence done,
but not frozen
I'm
solid.
really
That
good at
sounds
my
like a
instincts,
good
by the
idea.
way.
We'd still slide.
I don't know
though.
if that's true,
In the real world, it might be
but
difficult.
I'll believe it.
But in the virtual world, perhaps not.
That's not the issue. Sliding down snow is easy to do. You just need a sled or skis to cut the friction.
There was nothing like that.
Man, Kaito, you fucking idiot! There was a slide. All right.
No, wait. There was something.
Kaito has been sabotaging me this entire trial, I swear.
Do you remember the lattice that was found by Mew's avatar? The culprit later on
So
top of
combining
that.
the Vodens and
Mew's
figuring
the
out
I
what
thought,
happened and we
he
don't
was
know with
the-
2 pieces of evidence.
back off the murderer.
We don't know who the murderer is yet.
I did notice the lattice.
I
in
thought
the
it was
storage
him,
room,
but no, it was the
Evidence
other mask
asterisk.
guy.
Excuse me.
But during the investigation,
The lattice that was found next to the... Then that's it. The culprit.
Ding, ding, ding! That's
So they are
correct.
both good ideas.
I think so, Ryan. Oh, my game's loading here.
After the culprit killed Mew on the rooftop, they placed her corpse on a sled and slid her down the roof's steep slope.
the sled picked up speed, flew off the roof, glided through the wall only objects could pass through, and hit the...
See, fucking Mew's corpse just hit the side of a fucking church.
Yippee, I have creatively.
The impact made all of her belongings scattered.
Just
Oh
like
my
that
God.
hedgehog who loses all his rings whenever he crashes into
Holy
stuff.
Dio, the Sonic the Hedgehog reference, because I know you're kind of love Sonic the Hedgehog.
I
What is that supposed to mean?
Autistic.
I think my people from Utah.
Uh-huh.
Wasn't Green Hill Zone in Utah?
Daddy,
Or is it New Mexico?
I'm glad you're feeling motivated again, but you shouldn't be so hateful.
Hang on, I gotta go look it up.
Because it's in the Sonic movie, it shows one of them. I just don't know which one it is.
Yeah, Father.
No Sonic characters in any realm, but yeah, because Sonic characters suck! And I hate Sonic the Hedgehog.
Now that we
It
know
was
how the
set
body
in-
slid down,
Wait, why the
we're
fuck
just
is
one
my...
step away from
Hold
the
on,
goal.
why is
Yo,
my...
no Sonic
Okay, I was
characters
like-
in Danganronpa.
Well, Shuichi,
Do we know who the
Leo
culprit
went
is?
faster than a car going straight into daycare.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so.
in the
You
end,
really do.
guess the culprit, huh?
I mean, yeah.
But Gonta
Oh,
can't
fair.
believe one of us killed
I mean, we should
However,
has played the game before.
I don't
so he
know
knows.
who
we
will
know
be
she
the
was killed on
mastermind
the
though.
roof,
True.
we can narrow down the list of suspects. Meaning, the culprit must be someone who was investigating the mansion. Aside from you, the people at the
Definitely
chapel
not
did not go
Chloe.
through the wall or cross the river.
so that means the suspects are Kaito, Samugi, Shuichi, and Gonta.
That's real sneaky, leaving yourself off the list.
Ooh, you got me.
5 suspects. Who is the liar?
I am.
Kokichi, are you the liar?
It's you! Kokichi, there's something I need
What
to
would
know.
Hat Kid's ultimate be? I thinking of collector.
I don't know anything about a Hat in Time,
What do you
although,
need to
Tucker,
know?
didn't you play it?
Yeah, not all the way through, but I liked it.
Well,
The
what would the Hat
mastermind will
Kid's
be
name be?
Junko
Or
Ino's
no,
Emma,
ultimate be?
obviously. Slash J.
Why did you
Ultimate?
lie just now?
Fuck. Honestly, Hat.
Ultimate Hatter.
Yeah.
What lie are you talking about, Shuichi?
Yeah, Brian said Ultimate
Sakura
Collector.
Hinamari no Junko in Danganronpa.
Oh yeah, that too.
Fine. I'll expose your lie right now.
What lie are we talking about?
It was that testimony that bothered me.
Mine, okay, well, I don't know what I'm mining out here, so you know, considering I gotta fucking mine out all these things and they're like twisted, will not be able to very well read these.
Guys, Kyo is gonna die in chapter 1 of Danganronpa 1.
Yeah, I think
11,
Kyo would die in chapter
11,
1.
11, 11.
I never went to the roof, which I think is the lie. Which we're gonna have to remove
You're
these
mining
here.
for diamonds.
It's that one probably. Yeah, very much these are diamonds here.
When you were explaining that the door to the roof was locked, you said,
That's the lie there.
but later, you
Oh,
said,
excuse me. Tucker, fuck you.
Oh. I'm sorry.
that's a lot of specific information. Stuff you wouldn't know if you hadn't been there.
Oh yeah! Now that you mention it, how did you know all that stuff?
You could probably see the steep slope of the roof from outside the mansion. But you wouldn't know about the brick handrail unless you went up to the roof yourself.
Huh? What?
What's this all about, Kokichi? Did you actually go to
excuse
the
me.
rooftop?
Oh, we've caught Kokichi in his lies.
Didn't. I already told you that before.
Oh my god.
So nervous.
Bassie, you were wrong. It was the Kokichi, totally.
Is this a sincere reaction?
It was him. It was Trucker this entire time.
It was Tucker who murdered Mio.
Wait,
Yep.
I remember
Because I am
She said that.
Kuchiyama.
that thing Himi.
I'll
Yeah.
put you to my fifth wife.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're what?
Tucker, you
My
look
fifth
just
wife.
like him.
What? Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
At the start of the class trial,
exactly.
I remember you.
Yeah, no
saying
one
you
besides you guys have actually seen what I look like, and you guys can vouch I look like Kuchiyama 1-to-1.
Yeah, you just look like him, but real.
Say that?
Right? Yeah,
She
just like him.
totally said that.
I am so lonely. All the other VR players are scared of me. No
Tucker,
one
how dare you
talks
call
to
my
me.
fifth wife?
No one wants
And
to
I'm
be my
sorry, I
friend.
didn't mean to.
They
It was
think
an
I am
accident. My
unstable.
kidney slipped.
They send me from game to game committing atrocities.
I'm just being honest, man.
Akira, I couldn't have killed Mio. I'm the game master here. There wouldn't be a trial if I killed them.
Why you keep killing my wives?
Oh.
Are you
Also,
sure
Void
you
VR is
feel
going
red?
off about how lonely
In their
his and
name
crazy
they
and
better
something.
edit, They fear me more and more.
Yeah,
I
but
am
you
a
know,
victim of my own success. Void VR. I don't even get a real name, just a purpose.
Terrible fighting is bad for the baby.
Yeah, grandfather. Stop.
I'm not gonna apologize, cause Himiko said it.
So damn stubborn.
Bro might be conquest.
How much longer are you going to behave like this?
Oh, excuse me. I don't have time for this. To prove he was on the
Should
roof.
I make combining evidence look like a shotgun shell?
That would probably fit very well. Having having to basically create a shotgun shell of evidence.
I am capable of
I
so
didn't
much
go to
more.
the roof.
But Kokichi
I've
actually
had
did.
enough of your lies, man.
I'm not lying. The rooftop door was locked and I couldn't open it.
So what did Kichi do?
I turned back at once, of course. And stayed in the salon the whole time, you know?
Wires
Kokichi
burn in
would
hell,
never
you
lie.
know?
If you're lying, I'll set your pants on fire!
That's fine because I'm not lying.
Then why do you look so nervous?
Alright. Kokichi would never lie. I can't name a single instance where Kokichi may have ever lied.
I mean,
I think Kokichi's like constantly.
I didn't go to the roof.
I've had enough of your lies, man! I'm not lying!
Oh yeah, I got this.
I couldn't open it.
So what did Kokichi do?
I
Turned back at once, of course!
and stayed in the salon the whole time.
Oh yeah. I love committing perjury. Right, Kyo Guts?
yeah.
Kokichi, you're lying right now, aren't you?
Kyo?
Huh?
He's
Lying
mean right
about
now.
what?
Of course he is. God.
Sorry, what?
Don't you love committing perjury?
I went to the salon to check on you.
I think
but
so.
You weren't there. What?
Perjury.
I waited there for a while. You never showed up.
What's this all about, Kokichi?
Hmm.
Didn't you go right back to the salon?
And we should
after
believe
finding the
we
room
should,
door
you should
locked?
only commit perjury in one town.
I see. You use underhanded tactics too, huh, Shuichi?
I gonna call the
So who
combined
you
shotgun
guys
shell
gonna
be
believe?
called truth shell.
Shuichi?
That
Or
prob
me?
I don't know. I feel like Truth Shell doesn't really roll off the tongue as well as like, you know,
Well, of
Truth
course I'm
Bullet.
gonna believe
So I feel like
Shuichi.
you gotta come up with something else.
I believe Shuichi 100%.
The one who's not Kokichi.
But that's kind of too close to Truth
I'm
Bullet,
doing
you know?
house points. But to go to the salon, Shuichi would need to pass by, I
Go more pirate. Truth scallywag.
What?
Won't say that again?
Same
Truth,
thing.
truth scallywag.
So,
Truth plank walk.
Going to believe
Boom.
Shuichi too.
I don't think that. I don't think that's.
Yeah.
Shot truth.
It's just
There you
word
go.
association at that
I wanted
point.
at least Gonta to believe
You
me.
do think that?
I don't know. It'd probably be something like Truth Blast or something like that. Something to be synonymous with like an explosion, or similar to how like a shotgun shell it like
You guys
explodes out.
realize that much.
A truth explosion.
Oh,
There's only one truth, but endless possibilities for lies, you know? And some of them are only white lies, or lies to be kind to people. If you deny all of that just because it's a lie, then that means you guys are just terrible at being lied to. Seriously, the worst!
Just spit it out already. You went to the roof, didn't you?
Isn't that where he met up with Mew?
oh, excuse me.
No. he
That
didn't
sounds
just
better.
meet
Red
her
thumbs
there.
_up.
Probably.
Okay, fine.
Tsumuji
I'll
is
tell
as
you if you wanna
useful
know
as a
that
dead
badly.
body.
Consider this my revenge.
Revenge?
You got some balls lying to me. I'm gonna take away your fun for pissing me off, Shuichi.
Oh,
I won't let you do any detective work, or deduction, or mystery solving, or anything.
Oh?
shoot.
So, I'll
The
confess everything.
Kokichi's about to confess everything, Bassie.
He killed me.
All right, let's see what he says.
Confess? A confession? So you are the culprit after all.
I came up with a plan after Mew asked me to meet up with her. She asked me pretty eagerly, too, so I decided to pry some info out of her. She gave me the rundown of the virtual world before she explained it to you guys. As I listened, I realized she was planning a murder. On me, no less. When I investigated the virtual world, I found out that a person can die from shock. Without a doubt, she planned to use that for my murder. So that's when I decided to prepare my own crime with her plan. I pretended to cooperate with her and lured everyone into the virtual world. That's also why I worked together with Monokuma.
Oh?
You work together with Monokuma?
I forgot about this part as well.
I guess the jig is up. Yeah, everything he said is true. Kokichi came to me with an idea to make the killing game more interesting. It was such a good idea, I decided to place a motive in the killing game simulator.
You added
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Teamwork does, in fact, make the dream work.
of the outside world is
Teamwork never makes the dream work. Fuck teamwork. Fuck friendship.
Monokuma can't take
It's all a
sides.
sham.
I didn't help him with anything.
Who hurt
and
you?
I had nothing to
Lots
do
of
with
people
the
hurt
murder
Tucker,
itself.
including me.
Lots of people. Yep.
Also me.
Gonna say.
Me most of all.
Killing game.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Apart from you, like the obvious answer.
Quo relationship.
don't worry, Tucker. I'll be sure whenever I see you, I'll probably beat the shit out of you. Right in front of your girlfriend as well.
Thank you.
Ooh,
Thank you.
friendship.
She actually would probably try to fight back.
Well, I don't think she would win.
Well,
Yeah,
she,
because
she did wrestling and she was actually really good at it.
Because Mushu
It's hard to
because
wrestle
you are
someone who's
humble.
probably about 150 pounds out of their weight class. So
Should I have the having to know what happened?
I don't know how big she is, but I don't think she's even.
5'2", 115.
Oh yeah, I weigh a lot more than her.
Yeah.
Wrestling kind of becomes a.
Then, the culprit is Gonta.
What?
Plus, Mushu's gonna have the
Hey.
Yujiro Hanma buff. 'cause he's
See,
the cosplay
you see what
Yujiro Hanma.
Kokichi just said?
No.
You probably should.
Gonta?
When did Gonta kill Mew?
That's what he claims.
Does Logic Gambit
Oh,
sound good?
Gonta.
He didn't kill her. Kokichi's just lying.
Ugh.
Now you're trying to pin things on Gonta?
Anyways, I was about to say, wrestling doesn't work so well when your opponent is less than, or your opponent is more than double your weight.
There's no way
That's
Gonta
fair.
could commit a murder this
Regardless.
Kokichi never lied to
She's still
me.
dead.
My turn now.
Oh, just throwing it out there. Look, it's Keister.
No.
Mr. Kokichi left.
The truth is, Gonta and I worked together. We formed a duo to end this killing game. As the Killing Game Buster!
Kokichi's just letting all the cats out of the bag right now.
What busters?
For real.
Yeah.
We must win this killing
Red.
game in order to end this killing
Yes,
game.
Brian.
What you mean we?
Brian.
By the way,
Brian
I came
Bates.
up with a
Mr.
murder plan,
Bits.
and Gonta carried it out.
Gonta what? Why are you more surprised by that than the first thing you said?
Ghostbusters.
They're not the Ghostbusters. They're the Killing Game Busters. Honestly, they
Because
need a better
I have
name than
no
that.
idea what he's talking about.
They're trying their best, you
Come on,
know.
Quit lying and tell us the truth.
Gonta is telling the truth. He's not someone who lies all the time like you.
And no matter how naive Gonta may
Does
be,
Logic
I
Gambit
doubt he would
sound
ever
good for
team
the
up with
Hangman's Gambit
Kokichi.
replacement?
Probably Logic Gambit
Yeah.
would be.
Not after insect meat and green.
If you had it
incident.
like if you had it
It's
something
obvious
like
what he's
Logic
trying
Dive
to
from
do.
the second game, that would be interesting.
Gonta doesn't understand.
Because
natural laws, so
Logic Dive
he's
is
trying to trick
probably the second best. Maybe it's the best. I don't know. That and them running over hookers are my two favorite minigames.
Oh, see the classic.
It is a classic, isn't it?
You're right. I'm sorry.
It is.
I did something horrible to Gonta. I didn't want Shuichi to hog all the glory, so I told everyone the truth.
Cut that out. I told you it's not gonna work.
Don't you think I could have pulled the strings and made Gonta carry out my commands?
It doesn't matter if it's possible or not. Because I say it's just impossible.
It does matter.
Aito just saying because it's impossible because he thinks it's impossible. There's no point in discussing it.
All we need is logical thinking.
Yeah.
Alright, gonna go
Right,
rewatch
Shuichi.
Invincible, but bye.
Oh, bye Void VR.
By God, VR.
Gonta not understand what's going on. But still,
Am I
Gonta
thinking about
not
adding like
kill
one
me.
more new mechanic?
Gonta, and also,
I have no idea for any good
and
mechanics.
Gonta not make trouble for others. Cause that not how gentlemen act. That why Gonta not culprit. Yeah, Gonta's not lying. I can tell just by
Bye,
looking
boy.
at him.
I already used my magic to check. Gonta's definitely not lying.
Then
I
let me
think it-
ask you guys. If it's not Gonta, then who's the culprit?
You, of course!
Come on! There's already proof that I couldn't have killed Mew.
There's already proof?
Oh,
Yeah,
did you
there's
forget
proof.
already?
God, they
Then
don't
let me
even.
make it clear
The
again.
people in this trial, they don't even know what's up.
Why I can't be the culprit.
Kokichi is innocent.
I don't know if I would say innocent, but he's not the black.
I am not the culprit.
You've already seen
Didn't I
the
prove that to you guys already? The clue is how Mew was killed.
Mew got strangled to death, right?
Toilet paper was the murder weapon.
Mew would have totally resisted if she was being strangled, right? Then it would have been impossible for someone as weak as me.
You talking about the strength of your virtual avatar? That wouldn't matter if you strangled her from behind.
In which case, even if she did resist, the most she could have done is merely touch the culprit.
Exactly. She couldn't struggle much. So you could have kept strangling her.
Kaito, you fucking idiot.
Dying to toilet paper is nefarious work.
It actually is. Like, dying to toilet paper is very, very unfortunate.
Maybe it wasn't possible for Kokichi to
Very
strangle
funny.
Mew.
Why wasn't it possible?
Mew modified my avatar, so if she attacked me, I wouldn't be able to resist. If Mew touched me, then I'd be unable to move.
Huh?
Also, you can't combine lies to make a lie
So I
blast.
would have had to kill her instantly, such as stabbing or hitting. I couldn't have murdered her by strangulation, because it'd be game over if she touched me.
What?
Well, if you were using the toilet paper, you wouldn't need to touch her directly.
But if you can't be touched while you're wrapping the toilet paper around her neck, then it would be impossible.
Which means, as long as she died from strangulation, it couldn't have been me.
Wait, what if it was something besides strangulation then? Like,
There's no doubt Mew was strangled. We already discussed this.
God, Kaito's so fucking stupid.
Kaito is really desperate to make
Oh,
me the
excuse me.
culprit. No matter how much you whine about it, you
That
can't
is his
change
charm.
the
Show
truth.
truth
What was
blasts
that?
aren't confusing.
That's his charm.
The culprit
Yeah,
without
him
you
being
is
stupid.
Gonta Gokuhara.
Yeah.
This is the truth you all adore so much.
I think.
Gonta not kill Mew!
Kaito really does not like Kokichi.
Kaito can't even, like, hear him out despite, like, all the logical evidence kind of.
I believe you.
You know, because it couldn't be. If it couldn't have been any of the other people on that side, the only other person over here was Gonta. Because Smugi and Shuichi were next to each other during the whole time.
Believe Gonta too.
Of course! Who'd believe a liar like him? He's lying about Gonta being the culprit, so there's no point talking about it. Right, Shuichi? You think so too?
Huh? I know how important it is to believe, but as the ultimate detective, I know we can't solve this case with belief alone.
Huh?
It's just that something doesn't add up. I have this feeling something's off. We can't keep going back and forth like this. We need to discuss this.
What, you wanna suspect Gonta?
Too bad, Kaito. Looks like Shuichi agrees with me.
No, I'm not trying to...
Oh, the irony! It's all thanks to Kaito that Shuichi got his act together as a detective. And now, Shuichi's intuition as a
Excuse me.
detective has made him more suspicious of
Tucker, what have
others.
you been up to?
Well, can't be helped. That's just what a detective
playing Pokemon.
does.
Poke mid, got him.
That's not it,
Oh.
Kokichi.
Not even
I'm
a
just trying to
good
make sure that
game.
everyone survives.
I don't know.
Shuichi,
And he's one of them
Gonta
Pokemon
really not do it. Gonta
that
not
basically have
culprit.
Pikachu.
Please, believe
Pikachu.
Gonta.
We might as well
Pikachu.
discuss it.
What?
No,
As a precautionary measure, that's all.
Yeah,
I think we need to seriously discuss whether Gonta was capable of committing this crime. Only then can we arrive at a logical decision.
You guys, why don't... He's just trying to split us up. Shuichi, open your eyes.
But...
Ooh.
Sorry to ruin this tense moment, but you guys seem pretty evenly split
I
right
Maybe
fucking
just two new
love
mechanics
Scrum
is fine.
now.
debates.
So, the ultimate
Yeah,
academy
2 new
is
mechanics I
proud
think
to
is fine.
present its very own more...
So we're gonna do...
Where did Kyo go?
He just left without saying anything. I don't know why, but he did.
He's a loser.
That's what he does.
Yeah, so Bass, you were wrong. It was not the clanker. Just off of
Yeah,
vibes.
actually, it was
Shadow Realm.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, Kyo went to the Shadow Realm because I guess he just recognized he wasn't cool enough to be here.
X.
Wow.
Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
I got this. I can't say for sure he's the culprit. I'm saying we can't rule it out.
I never really wrote anything murder mystery related before.
Kokichi, don't you realize these so-called sweethearts can commit crimes too?
Could Gonta have even made it to the rooftop without being noticed?
Kibo! The entrance hall is all that separates the rooftop from the mansion exterior.
There should have been witnesses at the entrance hall.
I got this! No, none of us were in charge of the entrance hall.
But Kokichi confessed he was working with Monokuma.
Kibo! That isn't possible, because Kokichi's avatar had special settings.
Oh, fuck.
It's all a lie. Kokichi is the one who killed Mew.
I got this! The truth is, Gonta...
Oh, fuck. I'm fucking it up here.
This one should...
Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
I got this!
Yes,
I can't say for sure he's
Oh,
the culprit.
excuse me.
I'm
Gonta is such a sweetheart. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
Kokichi!
Don't you realize...
These so-called sweethearts can commit crimes too?
Could Gonta have even made it to the rooftop without being noticed?
Kibo! The entrance hall is all that separates the rooftop from the mansion exterior.
There should have been witnesses at the entrance hall.
I got this! No,
Oh, excuse
none
me.
of us were in charge of the entrance hall.
But Kokichi confessed he was working with Monokuma.
Kokichi!
I did cooperate with Monokuma, but only on a temporary basis.
It's all a lie. Kokichi is the one who killed
Red
Mew.
use all 140% of your brain power.
I am using 140% of my brain.
Gonta not kill Mew! Honest!
I got this! The truth is, Gonta could have murdered Mew.
Guys, Red and Indiran for real. 1.
Mia and Danganronpa would go so hard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In my opinion, as long as it is possible that Gonta is the culprit, we have to discuss it.
That's ridiculous. You're going to believe Kokichi over Gonta?
That's not it at all. I just want the truth. If we're going to survive, I have to find the truth.
But
The real
Gonta
question is
telling
that would he
truth.
survive?
Gonta...
I mean, I call myself the ultimate survivor all the time. Of course I would survive.
I never realized you have a sword on your back.
I do. That's not just a sword. That's an Odachi, which is a massive ass katana.
If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically.
Oh, excuse me.
Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit. That's why it hurts my heart to persecute Gonta like this! Gonta, if you understand, then do it right. Make logical arguments for the truth.
Logical...
It means use your head to make arguments.
Use head?
At Akira Inamari, I mean
What
their
I'm
sans
trying to
hat
say
kid.
is,
And
if
the
you
lamb so
aren't
far.
the culprit, then you gotta prove that you aren't.
But Gonta really not know.
I'm sick of hearing you say you don't know. God, why are you so dumb?
Gonta just want to help everyone, like true gentlemen.
You're a true gentleman?
Guys,
More like a true
Kokichi does actually
nincompoop.
care for Gonta.
I think Kokichi's emotions to
Bullying?
all the other
So
characters
what?
a little
That's what you do in this game.
contested. I think he does have some kind of care for
You guys
Gonta.
blame and gang up on me, but now you're gonna pretend to be good people?
No, I never ganged up.
Gonta, argue back already! Just make an excuse or whatever!
Stop it! That's enough!
Stop what? You mean stop the game? Hey, do you even know what you're saying?
Yeah, I know. What about it? I don't want to survive if it means I have to stoop to your level.
Oh, that's a low blow right there. Then just die in a hole for all I care! We want to live, so stop getting in our way!
Quit it. If you don't shut your mouth, then I'll shut it for
I'm trying to catch a small trace, and I kind of feel bad for it because it stayed frozen for 7 turns.
Oh. Stop the game.
Yeah.
Pretty weak comp if you don't include Sans.
Sorry. It Gonta's fault. Everyone's so upset. But Gonta telling truth. Gonta really not culprit. Cause Gonta not know anything. Really.
Cut it out already! That's all you've been saying this whole
At Athena Inamari, I need to add more.
You're the one that needs to cut it out.
Let's say, fucking... Yeah, Brian, you need to add more indie characters, but fucking... what does it say? Kokichi's voice actor is fucking going off
like
on... yelling at Gonta. Will not... he's going all in about how he's fucking screeched out Gonta did it.
Baldi add Baldi.
After logging out of the virtual world.
Did Gonta get into an accident in the virtual world?
Accident?
Accident that hurt Gonta was the avatar error.
Anyways, I gonna go.
Okay, Brian.
Avatar user error.
See ya. Also, I don't know about if you'd adding Bendy would be a good idea because I don't think Bendy is necessarily very like. I feel like it wouldn't be a very good fit for a murder mystery kind of game.
Yeah, makes sense.
But
An avatar user error? Ever since Gonta logged out, he's been saying, I don't know, I don't understand.
That's because Gonta doesn't understand the virtual.
That's what I thought at first.
What you mean?
the error. No! No. No! This is the third Hangman's Gambit of this fucking game!
Gonta doesn't understand it, no.
Alright. I can't with this fucking minigame.
Memory loss.
If I could get an O! There. Was it? Oh wait, it's double S. No, okay. Oh yeah.
I believe it's possible that Gonta doesn't remember what happened in the virtual world.
Huh? He doesn't remember?
You started saying, I don't know anything. I think that's the result of some kind of memory error.
Oh, that's not even killing Mew.
What? That's ridiculous! Quit screwing around!
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous.
What do you mean he doesn't remember? He's just confused.
Gonta told us he was bad with computers,
Memory or no...
No way Gonta's the culprit!
Mass Panic Debate, which is okay, I guess.
Gonta's brain is more fried than fried chicken.
His memory is very fried.
You did it, but you don't...
Would never kill a friend!
Gonta, it's gentlemen! Gentlemen, protect friends!
Your lies aren't protecting anyone.
Gonta not lying! Oh, swear! Please believe you!
Oh yeah, Kaito, you fucking idiot. Kaito has not been correct a single time in this trial.
The cause of the error that affected Gonta's avatar is the 2 cords on the helmet used to log into the virtual world.
Whoa.
I think that Gonta messed up something with the cords, causing the error.
If he mixed the consciousness and memory cords, then there'd be an error with memory. Like, an error that won't let you bring your...
What? Gonta, do you think it's possible that you improperly connected the
Kaito
cords?
is very idiotic.
He is. And it very much annoys me that Kaito has about 6 brain cells, and 5 of them ignore all logic.
Over and over.
So...
Right is the hand you hold your chopsticks in.
Oh, but Gonta hold chopsticks with this hand.
That's your left hand.
What?
Looks like it's decided!
What? Decided? He's wrong, isn't he, Gonta? You remember the virtual
6.
world, don't you?
That's too much for Kaito.
You know what, Akira, you are absolutely right. Kaito is not that smart.
Gonta not even go to this virtual world place.
What?
Gonta fall asleep when he put helmet on. When Gonta wake up, Mew dead. Gonta not know what happened. So, Gonta worry. Gonta not understand what everyone talking about.
No, it can't be.
But Gonta try his best to understand. Gonta imagine real hard.
That's enough, Gonta. We already know.
Know what?
We know that you totally forgot about teaming up with me and killing Mew.
Wait a minute! That lie! Gonta not kill Mew! Cause why would Gonta do that?
Yeah, it's a lie! I'll never accept this! And besides, Gonta's got no motive to kill Mew!
I already gave you my testimony on how I came up with the murder plan.
And I'm saying I don't believe you!
Kokichi, if what you're saying is true, why did you plan it this way? You wanted to plan the murder yourself.
Bessie,
but
you're
have
being
someone
awfully
else carry
quiet.
it out?
I'm seeing things you don't understand.
Oh, really? Is that so?
I died.
You're tired?
Oahu. Yeah.
Bessie, like, you gotta start, like, what's the thing that keeps you up? Caffeine.
What? No.
6 cups of coffee
It
gets
won't
you
work.
up.
Oh no, coffee makes me tired.
Start doing jumping jacks.
Who cares
Get your
about
work done
that?
for the day.
Let's vote for him over it already.
Ren has
No.
Bessie got you that pizza?
Bessie has not gotten me that
I don't
pizza, in
care.
fact.
Finding the culprit is more important in this class trial.
Bessie,
I got you a cookbook instead.
that's a gift,
Talking
not...
about the motive is
I
meaningless.
got you a
It's
cookbook
not
though.
necessary for this
I
specific
don't...
case.
You just... You got me a gift because you wanted to get me that. That doesn't mean
I
that...
got you a gift on my birthday.
I didn't ask for it!
That's extra special.
You're trying to take a gift and say, oh, but like this was meant to repay. No, it wasn't.
I'm just saying it's extra special, you know?
Your defense
You'll
isn't
be my
there.
partner, right? Because if you don't face the
I
truth,
gave
then
you
we'll
a
all
bear
die.
gift
Right?
on my birthday of all days.
Alright. I could really go for a Domino's Parmesan stuffed crust pizza for I think
Domino's
$10.
pizza.
$10.99.
Quit screwing around! I'm
You have a
done
Domino's
putting up with your
pizza?
selfish
Yes.
bullshit!
Kaito,
Let me open
you
one
should
up.
listen to his
No,
explanation.
we're not that
Our
Italian.
lives depend on it.
Why?
Because, like,
Is that
running a
Italian
pizza,
nice to you?
So, we can
running
now
a pizza
take
place
Keyboy,
would be
Himiko,
difficult.
and Maki off the suspect list.
Because
Did you say spaghetti?
Yuichi, would you care to explain?
Yeah.
I doubt they'll
Why?
believe it if it came from me.
those are the words of your people.
Yeah. So, Himiko, Maki, and Kibo couldn't be at the crime scene.
The bridge from the chapel
No,
to the
Kibo
mansion.
did it.
The three
Yep.
at the chapel had no way to get to the mansion.
So actually, Kibo
Kaito is
did
the
it.
next one off our suspect list.
And Kaito was logged out.
Kaito had logged out.
Mew logged Kaito out from the start. But she did that to make us think. Since we figured out the actual killing happened in the virtual world, it would have been impossible for Kaito, who had already logged out. Mew's time of death was around 6:30 in the morning. My synergy with Shuichi is Gonta, Samugi, Shuichi, and me. Samugi and Shuichi can be crossed off. But what's the reason for that?
Oh, excuse me. This game is very quiet now.
I are witnesses to each other's
Yeah.
alibis.
Both of you
Considering
heard
it's
Mew hitting
like
the
there's
chapel
no
wall,
doubt about
right?
it that it was Gonta.
The culprit was definitely on the roof during that time, since they slid Mew down. Because of that,
You've been
Shuichi
streaming
and
for 2 hours
Samugi
now.
can't be the culprit. That leaves only Gonta and me as the remaining suspects.
Then you're the culprit!
Sorry for getting your hopes up, but didn't I already explain that's impossible?
It's always weird when the game goes
If
this
Mew touched
silent.
him, he'd freeze in place. Kokichi wasn't capable of strangling her.
So then, it's down to one person. And who
You sure?
is that again?
Yes.
I just want you to know, somebody made a rap battle between Elon Musk and Mew.
Why?
That's when it came out.
Don't answer, Shuichi.
Like 6
You
years
need
ago?
to answer that.
No,
Huh.
3 months ago.
Oh.
This is all Kokichi's trap.
It's like, that's why.
It's only one person could have been.
Yep.
It's Gonta.
Shuichi?
Yep.
I think you
Gonta
meant
is the
that.
only person
No,
who
it
could
was
have
not
committed
me.
The murder.
I think it was you.
Right? That's the truth we were all reaching for. The thing you guys wanted so badly! A truth without any lies! Mew Iruma's killer is Gonta Gokuhara!
Really? Did Gonta really do it?
Jeez, is that really your react? But you forgot everything. So, oh well. A culprit who can't remember their murder is pretty interesting. So, better than nothing. If Gonta remembered, his cover would have been blown so fast.
Hold on. I still haven't accepted this. This has gotta be Kokichi's trap.
Kaito, you
I
stubborn
still believe in
motherfucker.
Gonta. He's not the kind of person who'd kill.
Kaito.
I already said this a million times, Kaito. You shouldn't use emotions
Do
to
you want
He has some kind of
After Samugi and
proof.
Shuichi heard Kibo's voice in the mansion. They ran outside. And who did they see out there?
Gonta.
Kokichi said it himself. When Mew's avatar crashed into the chapel wall, the culprit must have been on the roof.
I see. If Gonta's the culprit, it'd be weird if he wasn't on the roof.
It's possible that he fled the mansion after he heard the impact.
You'd have to go through the entrance hall to get outside the mansion from the roof. Is that where Shuichi and Samugi ran to when they heard the crashing sound?
Then maybe he jumped off the roof.
That's not possible. That rooftop was pretty high up.
Normally, Gonta could have done it, but his avatar wasn't
Kaito,
strong
please
enough.
use your brain.
How about that? Now you get it, right?
Kaito is
Gonta
very
was the
desperately
culprit.
trying to
There's
use
no
it.
way he could have been outside the mansion.
Yeah,
Now
he
you can't
is.
say Gonta's the culprit. Congrats, Gonta.
What? Really?
Kaito, please shush. The trial can be over. Please be quiet, Kaito.
No, that's wrong.
What?
Just because Gonta was at the mansion doesn't mean that he isn't the culprit. All the culprit needed was a way to get from the roof to outside the mansion.
Huh?
Looks like Shuichi got it. I'll leave the rest to him.
Kaito, I know how you feel. I know because we all feel it. But we have to face the truth. No matter how cruel that truth may be, we
Kaito
need to
has
face
IQ
it
of a kindergartner,
to
maybe even
survive.
lower.
Probably lower than a
Which side are
kindergartner.
you on, Shuichi?
Because he can't even believe people.
Kaito,
Well,
please.
believe people he doesn't like.
Aren't you my sidekick? Was that just a lie?
Kaito!
Fine
You
then.
didn't
I'll
most
tear
people.
that. I'll never accept this. Don't you know Gonta at all? He's not the kind of guy who kills someone. Don't you know that about him by now? I'll never accept this. Don't you know Gonta at all? He's not the kind of guy who kills someone. Don't you know that about him by now?
May just be doing anything for the end of these trials.
Why won't you believe Gonta?
I just ended right here, right now. But
Why are you listening to Kokichi? Aren't you my sidekick? Wake up, Shuichi!
You know, Kaito would be really easy to manipulate because of how blind his loyalty is.
yeah.
Aren't you my sidekick? Wake up, Shuichi! Why won't you believe Gonta? Why are you listening to Kokichi? Aren't you my sidekick? Damn it!
So, Bessie, how are you today?
Who do you want to believe? Remember what Kokichi has done to us.
I want to eat.
Remember how Gonta
You're what?
always tried to protect
I want to eat.
You're like almost there.
Still when I
I'm going as fast as I physically can.
keep saying the truth this, the truth that. There's a reason Gonta's not the culprit. Who do you want to believe? Remember what Kokichi has done to us.
Kaito gotta go to the barber shop.
Gonta's always tried to protect
He really does need a gunner. His haircut is atrocious.
Still when I accuse him, huh?
I don't know what works for him.
Keep saying the truth this, the truth that.
Why is my thing not working?
There's a reason Gonta's not the culprit. Who do you want to believe?
This haircut works for him.
His haircut is so bad.
Kokichi has done to us.
Yeah, that's why it works for him.
Remember how Gonta's always tried to damn it?
It makes sense for him to have a bad haircut, you know.
There's no way to leave the mansion from the rooftop.
Oh, goddamn.
It ends
There we go. I thought I got it wrong for a second now. Kaito, you just need to fucking give it up already.
The toilet paper we found outside the
Just
mansion.
accept Kaito.
That's what the culprit used to get from the roof to the ground.
The toilet paper?
The same toilet paper.
His
that
hair
was
is
used
more
as the
spiky
murder
than
weapon.
Naruto's.
Yeah, his haircut's worse than Naruto's by like a lot.
That's why we didn't find
I
it
think
anywhere
Naruto's hair
else.
fucking blows.
Not
Excuse
the
me.
crime, nor on Miu's body. It was outside the mansion.
Hold on. If they use the toilet paper as a rope to get down from the roof, then they need to tie it to something. But there was nothing to tie it to. I know because...
You're stubborn, Kaito.
Of course I am! I'm gonna believe in Gonta till the very end!
No, there was something that the toilet paper could have been tied to.
What?
Even if Kaito was right here, then it could have been Gonta. Or it couldn't have been Gonta. Who the fuck else could it have been? Literally no one else.
Kokichi.
The binoculars
Literally
on the
couldn't have
rooftop.
been.
The toilet paper could have been
It's
tied
been
there.
Kokichi. Oh, that's not good.
However,
It couldn't have been him.
the culprit actually tied it down there.
Yeah,
Just hung it.
No, not spiritual. It literally could not have been.
And they
Yeah.
used the doubled up toilet paper.
It is physically impossible for anyone except for Gonta to commit this crime.
That's the influence.
Oh, I gotta go. I'll be right back.
Okay.
They would have had to tug
Oh.
on it in order to take it down.
That's correct, because I came up with that idea. But I thought I told Gonta to put the toilet paper back in the bathroom. Oh, I guess he ran into someone on the way and then threw it somewhere close by.
He has to fucking load these cutscenes here, I swear.
Yeah.
Best, I just know it's probably going to be another 20 minutes when they explain everything that happened, and...
Looks like Kaito's morale is shot, so this whole thing is done now.
The matter does appear to be settled.
That... it's...
So, it's true. Gonta really killed Mew.
But I'm the one who came up with the plan. Even though you don't remember, you still did it.
But why did Gonta do such a terrible thing?
Wait, before you start crying, you gotta admit your crime first.
Stop! I won't let you, Kokichi. If anyone is gonna get him to confess, it's me. Gonta, I'm going to look back at the whole case one more time, okay? When you're convinced, you just let me know, all right? Let's end this together.
Okay.
Now we gotta make a comic book.
Yay, comic book.
I love having to go through this entire comic book here.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
They look like such cutie potoodis in this comic book style.
They do. If only this wasn't, you know, where they ended up getting murdered. But oh well, happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how like closely you've been paying attention. One of my favorites of the entire right. Thing. Hey Jaquan.
Hey Jaquan.
I don't know if you've been if you've been here the whole time, but yeah, we're at the end of the
Nah, just came back. What happened? Who did it?
Well, you're about to get the entire act recap.
Yep.
We'll just let it play out there.
Last night, after being convinced by Mew, we all logged into the virtual world. To log in, you have to
How
plug
convenient.
the memory and
It really is very convenient you came here just in time.
So, we all plugged those cords into our helmets and entered the virtual world. But the culprit had accidentally plugged their cords into the wrong ports. Because of this, a connection error occurred between the culprit's brain and their avatar. As a result, the culprit would forget everything that happened in the virtual world. It's possible that this had an effect on their avatar's personality as well. Because I can't believe that someone so kind could commit murder. But we had no idea this error even happened. And so, we all logged in one by one. Meanwhile, Mew was the
Ganta,
last
wasn't
to log
it?
in.
It was Ganta.
She had modified the killing game simulator.
Although Mew,
so she
you
could
know,
accomplish
did
its
set it up so that she was attempting to murder Kokichi.
After Mew confirmed we were all logged in, she took out the bottle of poison and placed it
No
on
idea
Kokichi's
how
seat.
someone so kind could commit murder. Gives it away.
This was done to make it look like Kokichi was killed by poison. when
Go
he
damn it,
returned.
brother.
Yeah, I mean, well, granted, at this point, you know, the entire trial, we'd
We
known.
modified the
It just at the end, you know,
brought us to the
or during the
virtual
recap, it has the
was to
blackened
kill Kokichi in the virtual
silhouette.
world, but make it look like he had died in the real world.
Bro, you missed out on some fire-ass explanations before this.
After we had all logged in,
And also Kaito,
explained
like,
the world to
refusing to believe what is.
use the salon phone to lock out. Objects are unbreakable. Your avatars use all 5 senses.
What's up with all the cool muscular dudes and dying?
She
First
also explained
Nikomaru
the
and
map
now
of the
Ganja.
virtual world.
I would say all of the, like, very big characters die in Trial 4.
But her explanation was intentionally
Yeah.
false.
Which
I
is
thought
unfortunate.
Himiko was holding a cigarette a couple
That's
of minutes
Ganja.
ago.
However, one of us was able to see through her scheme. The very person Mew was trying to kill, Kokichi. Kokichi was going to use Mew's
You know, trying to
plan
kill
against her,
Kokichi was perhaps one of the
plotted her
worst
murder.
decisions.
But Kokichi wouldn't do it himself. He used a patsy to be the culprit in this case. Kokichi was tight-lipped about the motive, so I don't know why the culprit agreed. But it seems as though right after logging in, when Kokichi and the culprit went outside, they were already working together to
At this
execute
moment
the
she
murder.
knew she fucked up.
Mew made many mistakes in the past. This was her biggest one, trying to go over after the fucking smartest person.
Eventually, we met up with Kokichi and crossed the river to the chapel. Mew had us split up to try to find some secret of the outside world. Kaito, Kokichi, Gonta, Tsumugi, and I investigated the mansion, while Maki, Himiko, Kibo, and Mew investigated the chapel. Splitting us up was also part of Mew's plan. At the chapel, Mew told Maki that she was going to look around outside. She chased after our group while we were heading toward the mansion.
If quizzes are quizzical, what are tests?
We do not know if quizzes are quizzical. We do
She
not know
made
what
sure we
tests
were
are.
across. She dropped the
It's
bridge.
been one of humanity's great mysteries.
This was to trick us into thinking that the river separated the mansion and chapel. At the time, we thought nothing of it. It was just another one of Mew's pranks. That's why we continued with the original plan to find the secret of the outside world. We went to the mansion and split up to look for clues. Kokichi searched the salon.
I threw my
Kaito
test in the
searched the
trash so
roof.
I wouldn't know.
Tsumugi searched the dining room. I searched the kitchen. And finally, the culprit searched outside the mansion. Around that time, Mew was headed for the wall that was on the side of the chapel. She passed through the wall and headed for the mansion to kill Kokichi. You see, the wall was a special wall that Mew had added herself. This wall was programmed so that only objects could pass through. And Mew had changed her avatar settings from human to object. That was the hidden route she prepared for herself. She
Sure,
set up
he
a
was
wall
searching the
that only
kitchen
she
for
could
some
pass
Pringles, I
through.
bet.
Why would he be searching for Pringles? Or is there something I don't know about Kokichi and Pringles?
She was seen by Tsumugi.
I mean, they are
They
good.
could.
It's just a very odd thing to specify.
I have 2 cans of Pringles right now.
When she entered
Yeah.
the mansion, she pulled out
I
her
like
cell phone.
What kind of flavor is it?
She didn't tell us that there was
She
another
goes
way
across.
to
Let me
log
check.
out.
It is other side. Sour cream and onion.
Then
Okay.
she spoke a name into the phone, which forced that person to log
But are
out.
they
Is that not good flavor to you?
Oh, I thought you were like they were 2 different flavors.
It was
No,
Kaito
same
who was on
flavor.
the roof.
Okay, now sour cream and onion, absolute fire.
The same roof where Kokichi
Fire
and Mew
fire
were
chip
going
flavor,
to
one of
meet.
my favorites. Even though I don't eat a whole
Kaito
lot of
searched
chips.
the roof, and then forcing
Neither
her to
do I.
log out.
So when I do, it's that one.
Yeah.
She was making him look the most suspicious, but her plan didn't go smoothly.
Like, I'm very brand specific to a flavor.
Yeah.
Kokichi was waiting on the roof with a
Also, like,
What are the best flavors? Yeah.
I also like sour cream and cheese. Anything with sour cream, really. I love sour cream so much. Even though it sounds absolutely vile.
Distracted by Kokichi, the culprit
No,
snuck
you
up
mean.
from
It does
behind
not sound like it would taste good remotely.
It does.
and used the toilet paper from the mansion's bathroom to
I'm
strangle
sure what are the best flavors over there?
This was only possible
Like,
because objects in
Invincible
the
is
virtual
peak.
world are
what do you mean?
Sour
Like, our
cream,
best
onion,
flavors are
peak.
salt,
Like
cheese and onion,
oh, just like
salt
what are
and vinegar.
like what are the
Yeah,
like most
prawn
common ones?
Yeah.
I mean, of course you have like
Yeah.
original, which is basically just salt, right? Salt and vinegar, barbecue, cheddar, sour cream and onion.
After the murder, Kokichi left the cleanup. to
Yeah,
the
that's
culprit
like
and left
the big
roof.
ones, I think. Unless I'm missing. I mean, like just kind of like generic, like some kind of spicy or like,
Drawing suspicion.
you know.
I have sour cream and onion chips RN actually.
Avoid VR. That's a
prawn
good thing.
cocktail is one of our best ones.
What was that?
Prawn cocktail is one of our best flavors.
Prawn cocktail.
Yeah, prawn cocktail.
That sounds bad.
It's actually quite nice. It could be worse. It could be Canada.
Prawn.
One of their best flavors is ketchup.
Well, yeah, that's also bad. Like, I feel like ketchup and chips should not mix.
With a body on top
Unusual.
It doesn't.
the lattice became.
I don't think it works though.
It went through the wall that only objects can pass through before crashing into the chapel. That was the crashing sound that Kibo heard in the Mew's wall hid the fact that the mansion and chapel were actually right next to each other. That's why Tsumugi and I were able to hear the crash from the mansion. As the final step, the culprit had to then get off the roof. Because we were at the mansion, they couldn't take the stairs or they'd be seen. So they used the toilet paper again to escape from
The
the
reason
rooftop.
why Kokichi wouldn't be able to move after Miu touched him would because she actually has the cheese touch.
Yeah,
They
the
hung
cheese
toilet
touch.
paper
Oh my
and
god,
used it like a rope to climb down.
that is. You know what? He
Once the
would,
culprit
or she would have the cheese
returned to
touch.
the bathroom,
Different kind of
he
cheese,
ran
though.
into
Yeah.
us as we were leaving the mansion.
Yeah.
In a panic.
Why do you
the
fucking
culprit forced the toilet
he
paper
turned
to
and
the
threw
wall.
that so? It was so zesty.
It's Kokichi, what you expect.
No, it's not Kokichi. It's Gonta.
Without that one
Again,
little
it's
mistake,
gone to what you expect.
we might never
Just
Not-
respect
solve this
people.
case.
Gonta is not zesty.
Doesn't remember.
He is.
Gonta-
He's zesty was unintentional.
Bro, Gonta is not fucking zesty here.
It's unintentional, okay?
This is the
He doesn't
true
respect
forgotten
people, he doesn't
Gonta
understand people things.
Kokihara, the ultimate entomologist.
And that is the whole recap of the trial, Jaquan. I hope you got all that.
Yep.
Gonta. This
Sorry. Going to not really understand. Cause going to not smart boy.
Gonta probably don't even know what ranch is, let alone how to be zesty.
He really, he definitely does not know what fucking ranch is.
Gonta, trust everyone.
Gonta.
But why? Going to kill Mew. Forget everything. Going to even think he not do anything bad. And then going to try to blame someone else. And make everyone suffer. Why? Why going to do such terrible thing?
Gonta, it's not your fault.
It's Kokichi's fault. He must have tricked Gonta.
Huh? I totally didn't trick him. Before we go into that, it's
Gonta
voting
is
time.
the Patrick
We
Star
should
of
finish up the class
Danganronpa.
trial first.
Whoa, Gonta's not that dumb. He's dumb. He ain't Patrick
Is
Stardom.
this the right answer? We're not being fooled by Kokichi?
For once, I wish that we were.
Huh? What a buzzkill of an ending! After so many killing it's just as well. This killing game is a...
Oh my god, we don't need to hear about the fucking incest baby.
Wait, what?
The incest baby.
Who's that?
We've been over this already! One of the monocubs is pregnant from the other one.
Oh yeah. I remember.
Gonta definitely thinks mayonnaise is an instrument.
Oh god.
Incest in Danganronpa once again.
Once again, in the same game! In the same fucking game. Man, one vote for Kokichioma. I wonder who might have voted for Kokichi. Hello, Kieran. Yeah, it is very unfortunate for Gonta, but he also did, you know, he was in fact the murderer.
He killed me. He killed my 5th wife. So.
You would not want her.
Hello.
Why do you think she's the 5th one?
Wait.
I'm trying to challenge Sonoka. Who can have the most amount of wives? Let's try.
Right. Let me hear your joyful voices. Let me hear your joyful voice.
Hey, what's the best rank you can get? Is it A or S?
What was that?
What's the best rank you can get?
The best rank you can get, A.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't go to S for some reason. I think it did in older games, but it didn't in this. I don't remember fully. I haven't played the first game I know in a long time, and I barely remember playing the second game. That was already like... The second game was already like 2 months ago.
Yeah, V2 was 2 months ago.
Hey.
Oh, I see.
Huh? Please stop.
All right.
Huh?
Because.
But.
Nope.
Gonta's memories didn't I can combine
I think Monotaro also has memory loss.
I don't remember why Monotaro has memory loss. He just had some for like the first half of the trial.
Alter Ego Gonta is now complete.
Alter Ego?
Basically, it's a separate Gonta that only exists in virtual space. If we listen to what he says, we should be able to find...
Huh? What this? What happening?
We're gonna get to hear why Gonta murdered right here.
Huh? Huh?
What's that mean? Hey,
Now then.
First green Chihiro, then red Chihiro, then green Gonta.
Please. Why? Huh?
Oh, man.
Oh, Gonta.
Huh?
Gonta don't know. Wrong.
Gonta wanted to save everyone somehow.
Gonta.
Yeah.
But... Gonta. What?
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
What?
Please wait.
Hey.
Huh?
In other words...
Ah! I'm gonna lose it.
Huh?
What?
You know.
Huh?
wait.
Incomprehensible.
Oh?
Bess, are you following all this?
Get it?
Bassie?
No.
Okay, basically there was a flashback light in the virtual world, which revived some of Gonta's memories about the outside world.
Okay.
And that was the motive for Gonta killing Mew.
I see. I
Yes.
see.
Could it be?
Maybe.
Gonta.
Excuse me.
How this happened?
What did you?
No way. Wrong.
Huh?
Yep, it was Gonta wanted to give a mercy kill to everyone.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
Excuse me.
You get it?
Hold on.
Hey,
Right?
please. Sorry.
Why?
And Gonta doesn't want to tell us what the outside world is like.
Huh? But
The flashback light is probably bright as hell.
Bro, yeah, imagine the flashback light's so bright it fucking lets you see your memories.
Yeah.
By the way,
Huh? Gonta.
but
Stop it!
well,
Sorry.
Always messing up.
We're almost to the end of this here.
This is the end.
Gonta, idiot.
huh?
yeah.
Don't screw around.
Please stop. Sorry.
I know that.
I suppose.
So am I.
That's enough.
Please stop.
Hey, hey!
Huh?
And another thing.
So am I.
Huh?
I know that.
But
Okay. Ah. Yeah.
Okay, anyway. Also, for some reason, Monophy's having her baby right now.
sorry. Gonta.
Very, very unfortunate timing.
Yeah.
Bessie, right after this, you can go.
Wahoo.
Alright, you got like 3 minutes left.
Yep, then I'm gonna talk to my bestest friend.
Yeah.
My bad.
Ugh. Yeah, I have no idea why this is a Wild West themed. It just is.
Gonta put those grippers
That
away.
makes no sense.
Gonta has had the grippers out the entire time.
He's always had them out. He's never had shoes. I killed the robot version as well.
That's also part of Gonta.
He's innocent. Gonta dies with insects.
Yep, and Monotaro and Monophy are dead. Like,
They're dead?
mega dead.
Was that guy just standing there, you know? How did she give birth?
That's an excellent question.
Is there a robot?
This is what incest babies look like.
God damn.
Overkill.
It was a
I think that's
little
what
bit of
it
an
is.
overkill.
Oh no, continuing.
Well, like, yeah, it's just like them closing out the chapter. You can go if you need while I, like, close everything out.
Why?
Alright.
Thank you everyone for viewing the 4th trial of Danganronpa V3. It was nice being here with you all. If you haven't joined the Discord, you should. If you haven't gone to Mushu Throne, you should. There's lots of fun things you can give him. I bought him a cookbook.
Yeah. You can get me I don't know, food, I guess.
Yes, and I hope you all like and subscribe. Because we are close to 500 subscribers. And we'll do a 500 subscriber special.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna figure out what that is before you try and...
I'm just saying there will be. I'm not
Yes.
saying what it is.
There will be one
I'm just saying there
eventually.
will be, yes. We don't know what it is, it could be anything.
Who
Mushu
knows?
could get an actual VR model. VR?
Okay, I don't know about that.
Actual model. Mushu could, I don't know, do things. Anyway, the possibilities are endless. He could become Koichi Ome himself. Or Kibo. Or Gonta. Anyone.
You sounding like Akane wanting Allah this food. Are you actually Akane in disguise?
I'm not a Kane, I just like eating food. I don't really like have a whole lot of need for material things. And it's not like you guys can, I don't think I can leave a fucking gift card for Nebraska Furniture Mart on there, so.
Nebraska.
Don't screw around.
Oops, sorry. I tried to dodge you, but I punched you instead.
Kaito!
You.
By the way, Kaito, is it just me, or are you way slower? Maybe, just maybe, Kaito is hiding something from us too.
Kaito! Got a minute? You bastard.
Let's have more fun.
Kaito now has minus 100 million aura.
Yeah, Kaito really has fucking terrible aura here.
Like, you couldn't punch a twink.
Are you alright?
Ugh.
Oh?
That's wrong.
Hmm?
No.
Oh, man.
Kaito!
You know, Kaito doesn't look very fun here. Also, I thought you were gonna leave.
I can now? Okay.
You can. Yeah, you can.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Thank you for letting me leave, Miss Namushu.
Alright. I will see you on the flip side, Sebastian.
I'll see you next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Kaito is coughing his lungs out as he's gonna fucking die.
Kaito? Blood? Why?
Come on. Don't. It's nothing.
I didn't know that coughing up blood was a cold symptom.
You're a robot, and you don't know that? I'm saying it's fine. Just cough too much.
Kaito!
Shut up!
Huh?
Mr. Sihara, I don't feel so good.
You know, for someone who's all about sticking together, he doesn't ever seem to accept any help from himself. I guess I'm gonna, I don't know, re-say all the stuff Bessie said for outro that. I'm gonna end the stream here. Everyone should like, subscribe, join the Discord if possible. All that stuff.
It's almost time. It's almost time. This should be enough. I'll end it. Now I'll end this killing game.
Ignoring what Kokichi said there, yeah, like, subscribe, turn on notifications, go follow me on my Twitch if you haven't already. I should probably start linking my TikTok in my description. Yeah. I will see you guys all later. Bye-bye.